we're doing another all signs read here. So for this all signs read, I wanted to check in with, the situation that you went through with that person that hurt you, that person that did you wrong. Today we're going to sort of indulge ourselves. We're going to see if these people are getting their karma. These might be maybe someone you were romantically involved with. Maybe this was somebody who presented themselves as a friend or who was not, maybe even a coworker in a situation. We're going to ask Tarot today, is this person getting their karma? Are they getting their karma? We're going to start with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is where we begin. So Sagittarius, this is the one. This is the deck for you. We're going to see, is your person, that person on your mind, that person who hurt you, are they getting their karma? And what does that look like? And they're getting their karma. Page of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh, I can tell you that. This person who took advantage of you, this was about finances. This person was extremely greedy. This was the motive behind what they did to you. It was to obtain money. And once they moved on from you, that didn't change. Their intentions didn't change. Their greed didn't change. I do feel like it bit him in the ass, though. I got this Four of Pentacles, this greed. But I also have this sense of hanging on to, like, what's left. So I think they did have some money. I don't know if it was money they took from you or it was money they took from a string of different people. I feel like they are, like, right on the verge of being broke. I feel this, like, hanging on to the last little bit of what they got. I'm going to grab some more cards because I want to know what else this is. I feel like this person indulged too much too with the money that they took from other people. Like they got it in a dirty way. They got it in a dishonest way. And I feel like they just pissed it away. They absolutely just pissed it away. I feel like travel might be a part of that. Shiny, expensive things. Especially in this Magician card, I feel like this needing to wear brand name clothes, needing to drive a fancy car, needing to have all these fancy decorations in their house kind of thing. Like this person wanted to look like they had lots of money. This person wanted to look like they were extremely prosperous. But I feel like it was to the point that they, like I said, they pissed everything away. And I feel like they're in the shit financially, whoever this is now. And they're looking for options. They're cruising around for options. This person is looking for somebody else to take advantage of at this point in time because they are in the shit financially. And I can already tell in the cards, this is not somebody who's like, man, I should probably go out and get a job because my finances are looking like crap and I should probably save some money and I should probably blah, blah, blah. This is not somebody who does that. This is somebody who's like, okay, who do I know who has lots of money? Or where can I go and meet somebody who has lots of money that I can then manipulate them? Seven of Cups, they're trolling for options. They're trolling for options. I feel like this person's is online dating. Online dating, but they're targeting certain sites. And this might even be out and about on the town too, going to certain clubs, going to certain restaurants, certain bars, ones that are more high end. Because this person is targeting people. They're looking for someone with money, but they're still trying to present themselves as somebody who has lots of money and looking for options, trolling for options. I'm going to grab a few more because I had the King of Cups pop out. I want to know where the King of Cups sits in all of this. This does not feel like the energy of the person that you've been dealing with. Oh, there's karma. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So this King of Cups is going to be more towards your energy. So it doesn't necessarily mean this read is for a man. This read might be for a woman. But the masculine energy that goes with this King of Cups, I'm being told, is speaking to somebody taking back control of their emotions. So allowing themselves to start releasing anger, start releasing hurt, start moving forward and moving on. The Fool card is like a new perspective. These three cards in a row, actually the four, because we got the Ten of Cups here too. King of Cups, the Fool card, Karma, and Ten of Cups. Tells a big story to me about the person who this read is for. This person being able to see that somebody's going to be getting their karma, being able to trust and understand that what goes around comes around, I feel like is going to help somebody in their healing process and being able to release so that they can move on and move forward and find the Ten of Cups. The King of Wands. So this is where it is. This is the crux of this person's karma, because I do believe this Queen of Pentacles is representing the person who you were dealing with. The person that they're going to run into next, who they're going to target next, is a player. This is somebody who presents themselves in the same way they do. Okay? So this is not somebody who is rich. This is not somebody who has much of anything to offer. This is someone who puts up a front, who wears a mask, and who sleeps around. That's who they're running into. That's who they're going to be getting involved with. The Wheel of Fortune. Their wheel is turning, and it has been turning since they started pissing their money away, since they started trying to live this lavish lifestyle they couldn't afford, with the traveling, with fancy clothes and all of that. They have been slowly turning their Wheel of Fortune in a really shitty direction. Absolutely. We have the Hangman coming forward too. And the Hangman just reiterates that this person has chosen this path for themselves. So everything that comes along, being broke, being financially broken, I do feel like it's going to go beyond just struggling to pay bills. I feel like a loss of assets. Like this person is going to start losing things because they don't have a proper income coming in to be able to afford this lifestyle. So I feel like I can almost see like a home filled with things, but then they keep kind of disappearing. So that's my spirit guide's way of telling me they're going to start losing things. They're going to have to start selling things. It's like it's all because of their own choices. It's all because this person chose to do things in a greedy, dishonest way instead of building a solid foundation for themselves. I'm going to grab some more because I want to know more about this King of Wands who sits here too and what's going to go on with that. The Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah, they're going to get taken for a ride. This King of Wands is one hell of a smooth talker. So I don't know how, but I'm being told this King of Wands is going to be able to weasel money out of this person. I don't know if they talk about, I have all these big investments, but I can't cash them in for a little bit, but when I will, I'll be a millionaire or some kind of BS like that. Like, because it's all crap. This person, this King of Wands is a player. This King of Wands is a liar. They're just as bad as the Queen of Pentacles over here. But they, you know what? And I get this vibe from the cards. This person is very smooth. I feel like they're quite good looking as well, because I keep getting this word like jackpot. Like this Queen of Pentacles thinks they hit the jackpot with this person, but they're just going to get hosed. I do feel like this King of Wands is actually going to be able to take money from this Queen of Pentacles, because I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is going to feel like they're investing in what they're going to cash in at a later date. Like they believe the lies they're being told. This person has big investments. This person has lots of money. This person owns properties or something like that. They just can't access their money. So, well, if I'm real sweet and if I foot the bill for a little bit, then this person will cash in and then I cash in. But there is no fucking cashing in because this King of Wands has nothing. He has absolutely fucking nothing. He's just looking for somebody to use, just like the Queen of Pentacles is. So that is absolutely the karma that's coming through. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, by the time she realizes she's being taken advantage of by somebody just like her and she's being hosed, it's like too late. Especially in this Tower card. I'm being told the word like eviction. So I do feel like she's going to wind up without anywhere to live. Kind of just the clothes on her back. Like there's not going to be much left over. Because she's pissed most of it away. She's going to get duped into giving it to this King of Wands too. This Queen of Pentacles is most definitely getting a karma that they've made for themselves. They've kind of like run into the opposite sex version of themselves. Really, somebody who's just as big of a liar, who puts on just as much of a front, who's just as greedy as they are, and who has just as little empathy for others as they do. As again, you put out those energies, right? You're going to get them back. So if you put out positive vibes, you work hard, you do all the positive things, move with honesty and integrity, the universe receives that and it sends you rewards back. You get that positive energy back in kind with opportunities and rewards. But if you go through life in this negative way, you're getting the same thing back. This is karma. The Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands. This Queen of Pentacles is looking at this King of Wands like they want to get married to them, right? Because they see this King of Wands as a cash cow too, and a long-term cash cow. I do believe they're even throwing around terms like marriage. And this King of Wands is just like, you're a fucking fool. You're a fucking fool. I think this King of Wands is going to be breadcrumbing this Queen of Pentacles, sort of feeding into that fantasy, not just pretending to be an emperor and pretending to be very wealthy, but just their cash is tied up in certain assets. I don't feel this direct saying we can get married, but I don't feel anything saying that's never going to happen either. So I feel like he allows this person to cultivate this fantasy for themselves because it does go to his benefit. Yeah, and I feel like this is going to be part of what comes forward too. Before this Queen of Pentacles really realizes what's going on and starts getting a little bit more pushy with the, well, where's the money? Are we going to get married? Because I feel her coming forward then after a period of time, like this Knight of Swords, like looking to do battle, really pissed off, being like, where's the money? Where's the assets? Prove that you're this emperor. When she gets the fucking Knight of Wands. And this Knight of Wands is like, yeah, it was all bullshit. Sorry, see you later, packs a bag and fucking leaves. That's what she's getting. That's what she's getting. This Page of Cups, it's because she's immature. It's because she is absolutely immature. This Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody who's extremely low vibrational, as somebody who has not moved very far on their universal life path. There's no maturity there. There's no recognizing those things that really matter in life. You know, the things that money can't buy, that loyalty, honesty, true companionship, people you can trust, you know, through thick and thin, that have your back and you have their back. Those really true connections. And they don't see the value in that. All they see is themselves. They're just a me. They're very selfish. They're very basic. They're very low vibrational. They're like this Page of Cups, always bringing forward some sort of offering, but it's nothing really. It's selfish. It's selfish. And it's low vibrational, and it's greedy, and it's self-centered. It doesn't have to do with anybody else. It doesn't have to do with forming connections. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's just a ruse to be able to get what they want, to be able to obtain money, to be able to obtain finances, to be able to obtain status. And like I said, this next time around, this person, this King of Wands that they are targeting, this King of Wands is their karma. Absolutely, this King of Wands is their karma. This is them reaping what they've sown. This is them getting back what they've put out into the universe. This is them getting what they've done to other people and having it thrown right back at them. Are they going to learn the lesson? That's what I want to ask too. Tarot, is this Queen of Pentacles going to learn their karmic lesson? Because I'm curious. I don't know if you want to know, but I'm curious. Queen of Swords. Nope. This person still feels sorry for themselves. Even after all of this happens, I see in the Queen of Swords this, it's just kind of trying to form a new plan. It's not digging into the emotional side of things. It's not digging into the shadow side and that shadow work and why am I behaving the way that I am? Why am I getting the results? Why did this truly happen? There's no recognition of karma. I don't think this person believes in karma. I don't think this person understands karma when they're experiencing it. Like they can't really step outside themselves to look at things objectively. I keep feeling sorry for myself. I don't want to recognize the truth that the universe and karma is trying to teach me. I don't want to recognize that truth. I don't want to hear about it. I see a lot of conflict. 5 of Wands. 7 of Wands is even blocking. This person is just going to be looking for another victim. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to feel like they're in the wrong for anything. They don't want to feel like this is going to sound really mean. They don't want to feel like they're getting what they deserve. Oh, that sounds absolutely terrible. But we do reap what we've sown. And this person has left a trail of destruction in their wake in other people's lives. You know, it's a matter of time before this catches up with this person. And it absolutely will with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is the lesson being brought forward by the universe for this Queen of Pentacles to learn. But whether this Queen of Pentacles learns it or not, I'm extremely skeptical from the cards that I've pulled that this person is in a place where they can recognize this as a lesson and can embrace it and find some sort of change in their life. Alrighty, Sag, that was your read. All right, Capricorn, so this is going to be your read. Okay, so Capricorn, the person who wrote Capricorn, are they getting their karma? This is the deck that needs to come forward for your read. And oddly enough, on the bottom was Justice. So we're going to see what comes forward for you guys. What is going on with Capricorn? The person who caused trouble to Capricorn, are they going to be getting their karma? That's what we're talking about today. Talking about their karma. Oh my goodness. We got Page of Wands. We got some news on the way. A lot of times this Page of Wands, he heralds communication. He can be a positive thing. I don't know. I have the Knight of Cups next to him. And the Knight of Cups is sort of this emotional victory, this emotional offering coming forward. Whatever this news is that's coming, this is going to be your emotional victory, not for this person. Not for this person. I actually feel like it's going to be quite the opposite. Whatever this news is that's coming forward, it does tie into this person experiencing their karma. I keep being shown the Justice card. I don't know if it's in my hand or if it'll come out in your read or not, but I keep getting shown that card. So I feel like it was important, the fact that it was on the bottom of the deck. There's going to be something coming back into balance here. You will be finding out about it. I don't know if this is tied to something the two of you are going through and scales being balanced, or if this is something they're experiencing completely separate in their life and somehow you find out news about it. But I do feel like you will be communicated to learn about this. You will learn about what's going on. The Knight of Wands, a journey over time. This is something you've been waiting to hear for a long time. This is something you've been hoping to hear for a long time. I do feel it's part of what's keeping you from moving on and moving forward in this situation. Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers card, the Moon card. I'm going to grab a couple more. So that Moon card tends to represent secrets and things that are still unknown to us, things that are coming to light. I do feel like it ties into whatever this news is. And like waiting for, I don't know if it's a decision to be made, waiting to hear when this is going to happen, not being aware of when this is going to happen. It's like, it's what you've been waiting for though, and it's speaking, the Moon card is speaking to the timing. Is that you don't know when this news is coming, you haven't known when this news was coming, and you felt like you were stuck, like you can't move on, you can't move forward, you can't progress. The Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Star. Three of Pentacles, you know, I get this vibe you're looking to move on. Like move on romantically, move on to a new relationship, move on to a new chapter of your life. Well, I keep getting like blocked, like somebody's trying to block you. I think this might be the news that you're waiting for. There's someone who's been trying to block you. I don't know if you're trying to go through some sort of a divorce or some sort of sorting out of assets, but it's like some other side of this is dragging their heels to the point where it blocks your journey forward. I keep getting like legal, like you can't legally move on to start something new until something old gets hashed out. And the other side of that is been dragging their heels because they don't want you to move on. They're being jealous. They're being vindictive. They don't want to see you move on and move forward. But I see that this is something you're desiring. Like there's another connection you would like to move on and move forward with. You'd start looking towards the future, to rebuilding, to getting that next chapter of your life going. I think this is tying into your news. That whatever this is being sorted out and is being brought to a conclusion. It's a conclusion that allows you to leave the baggage of the old behind and to start looking forward. To start looking forward to, I'm telling you, a prosperous new relationship, a prosperous future, a solid foundation for a new beginning. Moving on, we got the Chariot card too. Moving on, moving forward, making positive forward progress. I got the Emperor card sitting here too. It's like in a way he ties into your energy, but in a way he speaks to somebody else. I think this is speaking to a partner that you're looking for in the future. I don't know if this is somebody that you found and you're looking to be able to form a deeper union, but you have to take care of all this shit first, or if this is just you would like to have this in the future, but you need this fucking chapter to come to an end first. Because I keep getting this vibe that this is someone, but it also speaks a bit to your energy, so there's a deep tie here. I think this next chapter of your life, when this comes to an end, is going to be about you coming into an Emperor energy. So your highest form of self. You're moving on to a higher vibrational form of yourself. More success, more self-confidence, more self-esteem. It's just like moving into manifesting all the things that you want in your life and being able to form a new chapter around the way that you want it to be. The Hanging Man. I'm going to tell you too, this other person is like kind of like the opposite. This person does not want to move forward. This person does not want to let go. They don't want you to move on and move forward either. I keep feeling like this Hanging Man was them. This was them. This card represents the only thing that can hold you back from success is yourself. This person contributed to in an extremely negative way to what happened here and to your wanting to step away. Okay? If they had been a different way in a relationship, it might not have been like this. I feel like this was their doing. This was their choices. The 10 of Wands, and I feel the burden now. Like this person's like, oh my God, you know, like now I'm fine. I'm losing them. I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose this person. I want to keep my hold on them. But it's not like a healthy, you know, I really want this to work out. So I'm going to get counseling and I'm going to approach this person and tell them, you know, I'm getting my shit together. I would like, you know, the opportunity for a second chance or to go do some sort of joint counseling or something like, you know, something constructive, right? They're not taking constructive steps to try and keep you around. They're taking the opposite, destructive steps, right? So they're trying to throw up roadblocks. They're trying to keep you tied. They're trying to keep you stuck. An abundant harvest. I'm going to grab a couple more here because I want to know more about what's going on. This is their karma. I want to hear more about their karma, their choices. Oh, yeah. There we go. They now recognize you for who you are. Okay? They're now seeing that their choices contributed to everything going to shit. They're seeing you like this Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is nurturing. This is somebody who is usually very self-confident, but I see a lot of caring. I see a lot of nurturing. Patience. You were very patient with this person. You kept trying to help them grow into the person you thought that they could become. You were very loving. You were very understanding. You had all those really nice qualities and they didn't appreciate it at the time and they took advantage of it. Most definitely. The Six of Wands tells me that they see you like that now. They see you like this Queen of Pentacles now. I still feel like they would like to have an abundant harvest with you. This person would still like to have the Four of Wands. It is sometimes called the marriage cards or this building for the future. Like in their perfect fantasy world, you're still in their life. Okay, but I'm going to tell you this, because this is the distinct vibe that I get from these cards too, is this person still doesn't have a full understanding of your perspective of what happened. Okay? They tied themselves up. It was their choices that led to this relationship coming to an end and things going the way that they did. On some level, I think they know that, but it's like, I didn't appreciate you for who you were, or I didn't show you appreciation. But the thing is, I don't think they showed you respect either. I think there was a lot of other shit that went along with it that they did that was hurtful. It wasn't just not appreciating you. I feel like it was beyond that, but that they don't recognize. I feel like they have a very narrow view of sort of what happened. No clue how to change it. No clue how to be different. No clue how to, you know, even if they wanted to fix it, to fix it. So that's why I feel like if they were able to even have you back in their life, it would just be the same thing. You know, they might see you now like this Queen of Pentacles, but are they going to treat you like the Queen of Pentacles? No, I'm being told unequivocally, no. This person doesn't know how to treat you like the Queen of Pentacles. They don't know how to treat you the way that you deserve. The Death card. So whatever this situation is, finally coming to an end, finally coming to a conclusion, you being able to walk away and move on with the next step of your life. And I do feel that at some point in time that includes someone, okay? Possibly getting remarried or having a very deep commitment with another person, and another person who is a good relationship, somebody who treats you with respect and dignity and honor like you deserve. And I feel like they're going to be watching the entire time. Okay? I feel like this person's going to keep spying on you. I don't know if you have sort of mutual acquaintances or you have children together, so you're having to co-parent, or if it's going to be sort of a creeping on social media thing. But this person is going to be aware of what you do for a long time to come. This person is not going to, I don't see them getting over you anytime soon. I don't. I also don't see them changing. I'm telling you that too. Let's grab a few more here because I want to know more about this person's karma. That one. Ooh, those guys too keep shooting out of there. The Six of Cups. That's interesting. Okay, you know, and I'll talk to you guys too a little bit about karma. I know sometimes we think about karma as like one humongous slap in the face, right? From the universe. A huge loss, a huge tower to shake somebody up and teach them a lesson. Sometimes it's everyday living. I do feel like this situation coming to a conclusion, coming to a final tower in and of itself is one thing. But I feel like this person's karma is going to be day-to-day living, knowing that you are now no longer in their life. You will never give them the opportunity to step forward into your life again, and watching you move on and move forward, watching you start new cycles of abundance. I see them stuck in the past for a good long while, like this Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, stuck in the past, anxiety, depression, dwelling, lots of dwelling, not moving forward, staying stuck. This is this person's karma. This is their karma. It's going to be everyday living, knowing there's no going back, there's no changing things, and you're never coming back into their life. Okay, because you were stability, you brought balance, you were an opportunity to have a wonderful partner in their life, to have somebody nurturing, kind, and honest. All of those beautiful core qualities that you want in a partner, you have that. You possess that, and you were willing to give that to them. And they didn't appreciate it. They didn't recognize it. And I do feel like it was beyond that. A wasp. And that's what pushed you away. That's what brought this to an end. Absolutely. This was their choices that did that. Over time, they'll recognize more of this. I feel like this is going to take them time to allow this to sink in and to see how their behavior contributed. But it will be a journey over time for this person, because right now this person's really butthurt. Okay, so they don't want to see a lot of personal truths that make them look ugly. Okay, they see little bits and pieces. Like I said, they have this narrow view right now of how they contributed. But I could feel there was so much more to it than that. It was way more complex than what their view of things are. I think over time, they'll start to see a little bit more. They'll start to see how they could have been this King of Pentacles, how they could have had, you know, that happiness, that wealth, and that success in partnership with you, and how they cheated themselves out of it by being selfish, by being disrespectful. They might have even lied to you as well. Like I said, there's a bigger scope here than what tarot is even bringing forward about what happened between the two of you. Because I'm tapping into their energy, and their energy doesn't want to admit it out loud. So I know that there's things behind the scenes here that I'm not being shown. There is the Justice card. It did come out. The Four of Pentacles. It's like waiting for this justice, waiting for this conclusion. It has kept you stuck. It has held you back from moving forward, like the Sun card, moving into your blessings, finding healing, truly moving on. For you, this is going to be a huge positive. Having this come to a conclusion, having this news come forward, this is going to be reason for you to celebrate. Fuck yeah, I got to move on with my life now. This chapter is done. This chapter is over with. For this person, it's going to be a huge defeat. Okay? Absolutely a huge defeat. But that's part of their karma, right? They contributed to it. So it's like bringing this to an end. It's going to give them an opportunity and some time to think. The Page of Cups. An emotional offering. I don't know. I feel like maybe they might apologize to you. But it's a page. It's still a page. There's still a lot there that isn't recognized. There's still a lot there this person isn't. I don't think they're capable of recognizing at this moment in time. Okay, I think you came into their life for a reason. I think it was an opportunity to teach them about caring connections and appreciating somebody who's willing to love you unconditionally and build with you. And I think they absolutely refused to learn that lesson. I am being given this impression of somebody being alone for a long time, and over a period of time starting to realize certain things, So I do feel like over a period of time, this person will start to figure out more and more of this and will start to look at themselves and their behavior in a different way. But right now, there's, like I said, narrow window. And this karma needs to come around. The way they treated you like crap, and then they've been dragging their fucking heels trying to keep you stuck. So in the end, they're still gonna lose. They're still gonna lose because they've lost you. And whatever this situation, if this is a divorce, if this is a division of assets, that's coming to an end. There's a judgment there. There's a conclusion. There's no more hanging on. And I have this very deep impression of keeping track of you for a while. And like a good, like I'm talking years, keeping track of you for years, watching what you're up to, keeping an eye on what you're doing. Have you found this emperor yet? Are you moving on to a new relationship? Are you getting married? You know, this person is going to be hurting for a good long time. Regret. Lots of freaking regret. This is this person's karma. It's regret. Alrighty, Capricorn, that was your read. Welcome, Cancer. All right, so this is going to be for your read. So that person who hurt you, are they getting their karma? That's what we're asking. And this is the deck. Immediately I knew I came forward. We had to talk about karma with today for Cancer. So this person who hurt Cancer, are they getting their karma? Are they getting their karma? Let's see what we got. Judgment. Oh, these are interesting cards. So that King of Cups, I'm being told the word Cancer when I look at the King of Cups. So that card is going to represent you in this read on what you've been going through. Judgment. I see you made a judgment call here. You made a choice. Like you recognize this person was holding you back. This person was stalling your journey. Eight of Swords. It's like, I almost get like a breadcrumbing, like leading you on, making you think that something was more than it was, or like their intention was something other than what it was. Because I get a very coldness from the other energy that goes on here that you were dealing with. They're more like this Four of Cups, like they don't show that they care. They don't say that they care, or they string you along, and it sort of comes out in their behavior that they're not really taking into account sort of your emotions and how things are affecting you. It's like keeping you stuck in like this Eight of Swords. I feel like this, how do they feel about me? What are their true intentions? How are they really feeling? This is part of what they were doing. This was part of the, I don't know if I even want to call it a game that they were running, because I'm not sure if this person was doing this kind of intentionally or if this is just sort of like a behavioral loop that this person lives in. The Fool card. I do feel like you had a change of perspective though. It was like looking at things in a different light. You know, because I feel like you went along with this person for a while, hoping it was going to turn into, I think, what they promised you it was going to turn into, or what they gave you the impression it was going to become. But there came a point where you were like, this is bullshit. This is never going to get me what I'm wanting. I'm never going to get my Four of Wands out of this person, which is sometimes called the marriage card, but it's sort of that solid foundation for abundance. You can hear that wasp buzzing around. Stupid bugger. It's got that Strength card here. I think it took a lot of strength to leave, because I think as soon as you started going like you were going to leave and this is never going to happen and sort of calling them on their bullshit, I think they tried to pull out all the stops to keep you. I keep getting this like Knight of Swords, like charging in, trying to tell you some kind of truth. I think they put a lot of blame on you for a situation and how it went, and that it wasn't turning into a Four of Wands. Like, well, if you would have just blah, 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 we could have had this. And it's like this person didn't want to take responsibility for their part in things. They just wanted to sort of keep things the way they were. They wanted to keep the status quo. They wanted to keep stringing you along and keep having you put in all the hard work. Because as long as you were the one putting in all the hard work, it made things easy for them. Right? They don't want to be pushed into giving. They don't want to be pushed into putting any kind of equal amount of work into it. And that's why they had a freak out too when you finally confronted them about it. Because it was like they had this like panic mode that all of this was going to have the potential to come to an end if they didn't step up, if they didn't do something more, if they weren't pushed into doing something more, which they had no intention of doing. So they were trying to have some sort of a freak out. And I keep feeling this going all these different directions too. So like first they start yelling at you about this, and if you would have just done this, it would have been better. And then they went and deviated, and well, I just can't blah, 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 because and it all came back to they were the victim, and it was all your fault. It is basically what all of it boiled down to, but I feel like they kept going. Here, there, all the other way, that trying to confuse the shit out of you, trying to keep you in this Eight of Swords, trying to draw you back in, trying to keep you stalled out. And I feel like it took a lot of strength to set all of that aside, to be able to rise above that, because I feel really confused with these cards. I know this argument was extremely confusing because this person was grasping at straws. This Queen of Cups is representing who this person was. And they were grasping at straws, trying to manipulate you and confuse you into staying put. That was their entire goal. That was their entire goal. It was to keep you stuck. The King of Swords. It was like, God, having to look at this shit really logically. You know, having to pull your heart out of it, having to pull emotion out of it. And having to just analyze everything that they were saying and recognize that it was going in a million different directions, to realize that it was going all over the frickin' place, and being able to see it for what it was, right? Taking your heart out of it, taking out what you wish it could be, and just seeing it for the dead truth of what it is. And sometimes that's a really hurtful truth, is looking at it in that really naked way, but it's what gives us the truest answers to what somebody's intentions are. And I feel like you were able to do that, but I feel like it was really freaking hard in this situation, because even I feel confused by the cards coming forward, because I'm getting that from what the argument was. And I feel like they might have done that to you in the past too. So you brought it up, and they'd have their huge hiss, and they'd fucking just stir the works up and get you so you don't know which way is which. And then you'd start thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I should just be patient with this person. I'm pushing too hard, kind of thing. That's the vibe that I get. But this time it was like looking at it like the King of Swords instead of like the King of Cups. Cups is all about emotions. Swords is all about the mind and analyzing things and logic. And it was like, this is fucking crazy. This person is all over the fucking place. Nothing they say is making any fucking sense. None of it is the truth. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. The Hangman. Because, yeah, this was a cycle. This was a cycle. This person kept spinning you in this cycle over and over again with promises of the future, promises of a deep connection, but also spinning it into you're being unreasonable, and you're doing this, and you're doing that, and if you would just be better. It was like this crap over and over again, and convincing you of it too, right? I feel like there just came a point where you were like this King of Swords, and you just saw it for what it was, and that it was a dysfunctional cycle, and it was something that you had to move away from. The Heartbreak, the Two of Wands. So we got the Two of Pentacles. So that's what happened. I want to know what the karma is now. What is this karma that the Queen of Cups is receiving? And that Two of Pentacles did come out on top. It does represent balance. I do feel like you brought a lot of balance to this person's life, but I feel like it was in a lot of different areas. So I do feel like it was stability in the home life. I do feel like it was stability in finances. There was a lot of areas where you were able to keep things level, where if this person was kind of left to their own devices, I think things would be pretty freaking rocky. What is their karma? So, Ace of Wands, I do see a new beginning. I do see some union. I think they're getting into a new relationship. But I don't think it's with somebody who is as understanding as you. I get like, I get more like codependent. I get like toxic. I get dysfunctional. So it's somebody who had a lot of baggage of their own that they're bringing to the plate. I feel like this is going to be like the perfect storm with the two of these people coming together. Lots of crying. I keep hearing people crying. So I feel like this is going to be a lot of conflict between these two people. A lot of shouting, a lot of crying, a lot of arguing. But I feel like both of them are in that headspace where they're like not wanting to walk away from it. I don't know if it's sort of like both feeling like the victim kind of thing. Because I feel like in a way they've almost met their match. But it's like, it's super dysfunctional. As what they've got is extremely dysfunctional. The new relationship they're going to be moving into. King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Okay, and that's why I was feeling like you brought a level of stability financially to this person's life. This new person offers that too, but this new person uses it like a weapon. You never did that. You were trying to help, you were trying to build, you were trying to contribute. To you, it was about a union and a partnership. This King of Pentacles, who they're taking up with, is extremely controlling. Okay? So, oh God, this is just dysfunction all the way around. You got one person who's emotionally manipulative. Okay? And then you got another person who is like the angry, aggressive side of that. This is like two sides of dysfunction. It's like the perfect toxic storm about to hit. I also feel there might be children involved in this situation too. I don't know if this King of Pentacles has a little one that this other one's going to sort of step up to be a parent. I don't know. Wait, I just like crying, yelling. I just keep feeling that chaos and hearing people yelling and hearing people crying in the home. Like it's awful. This is what their karma is. Because these are the relationships that they're choosing, right? And they're choosing to drive things in a dysfunctional way. And they're choosing to put the emphasis in relationships and what's important on things that, I mean, let's face it, they don't really count as much. You know, like they're looking for financial stability or somebody to take care of them financially or balance them out and maybe provide housing or things like that, instead of looking for a partner who's emotionally stable and who's willing to give and who's willing to build and match so that they can form a tight, strong union. They're just kind of way over here willing to compromise all sorts of things, looking for money, looking for finances, looking for that side of things. I also feel like this way they can feel like a victim too, because this other energy is so aggressive. And I don't feel like you were like that. I feel like you were a softer energy, but they still tried to spin it around like they were hard done by and you were mean to them and they were still a victim. Well, now they kind of freaking are. But it's like them choosing to stay in it so they can keep feeling like a victim. Like I said, like they've moved into something that is just horrendously dysfunctional, extremely dysfunctional. This is the karma this person is experiencing, because this is what they're seeking out. These are the relationships that they're seeking out. They're putting certain qualities before others. I feel like you could have been like this emperor to this person, right? Because your values were true. Like I said, you were looking to build, you were looking for a proper union. You could have offered that side of things. And if they would have been able to offer that in return, it could have been something beautiful. It could have been something solid. And I feel like you can still have that with the right person when you're ready, when you're inclined to do it, because you still possess all those wonderful qualities. You know, don't give up on that just because one person abused all that. One person mistook your kindness for weakness. Not everybody's like that. This person's got their hands full though. This Queen of Cups, absolutely, that is their karma, is getting into an extremely dysfunctional relationship. What do we got here? We got Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. I'm going to tell you this too, you may hear from this person again, okay? They may come crawling back to you like a victim, in tears, saying how mean this King of Pentacles is to them, saying how cruel everything is, painting themselves up like a victim. I will tell you 100% they're contributing to the dynamic of what's going on in that household. That is 50-50, 100%. So don't be fooled, because I have the Five of Swords. It can represent deceit. And I do feel like they have this history of painting themselves up like poor little me. Everything happens to them, not taking responsibility for their side of things. So you need to be aware of that if this person comes back, because I feel like coming back crying like a victim, coming back to you, looking for what you had to offer, recognizing that you were a way better option than what they've taken up with here. Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance card. The Temperance card represents that balance. That balance between emotion and logic, that balance that you had to find to be able to recognize the relationship for what it was and set yourself free from its toxicity. Don't lose your balance. Don't lose your balance when they come back. Don't lose your balance. I just feel a lot of regret in them. Regretting walking away from you. Regretting their choice and stepping into, I think it's an abusive relationship. But like I said, they are a 50-50 contributor in the dynamic of that relationship. This person hasn't changed. Their perspective hasn't changed. They still see themselves as a victim. And if you were to choose to entertain this person again and having a relationship with them again, you would get your Six of Cups. This would just be the beginning of a new cycle of the same old, same old. It's something you need to be aware of. When they come back to you with regret, when they speak of apologies, when they speak of rekindling, temperance, keep your balance. Keep your balance. Don't let your emotions take over. Stay in that King of Swords mode. Stay in that analytical mode. Recognize it for what it was. It was dysfunctional cycles, and this person hasn't changed. It'll just be the beginning of a new old cycle. You'll be getting right back into it. Alrighty, that is your read. Hey Taurus, so this is going to be your read, guys. This is going to be all about the person who caused you trouble and what karma are they experiencing. Are they experiencing their karma? The person who messed with Taurus, are they getting their karma? That's what we're talking about today. King of Pentacles, Three of Wands. What do we got going on here? 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Huh? I see a lot of positive cards here. 7 of Pentacles, abundant harvest. 10 of Pentacles, wealth and legacy. 3 of Wands. It's even moving forward, moving on, leaving the past behind. I feel like you're this King of Pentacles. I feel like you are this King of Pentacles. You are moving on. You are finding happiness. I feel a lot of self-confidence in you. And like, I don't know what this situation is. And I'm sure it'll come forward in the cards. But what I'm being told is I did the right thing. And like truly believing that. So something that you chose to do or step away from or step into. It's like this deep, I did the right thing. I even see it in the Ace of Swords, that victory, truth. It says understanding on the cards. There's something that you saw for the truth. The truth that you saw. It was something that you had the courage to act on. And it made sense to you. And you're just like, fuck, I did the right thing. I did the right thing. The World card. You brought something to an end. You moved out of a chapter of your life and embraced something new. I don't know if this was some sort of a cycle that you kind of kept going through over and over, and it took a bit of time to see it for what it was so that you could shake it loose. Or if this was just something you were going through in a situation where you're like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. This is not benefiting me. I'm moving on. I'm moving forward from it. 5 of Pentacles. Insecurity. Whoa, right next to the Lovers card. This was a romantic relationship. A lot of times this Lovers card just speaks to choices in relationships. It doesn't speak to romance. This one's talking about romance though. This is talking about a romantic relationship. This is somebody who is trying to dig at your self-esteem. This is somebody, whoa, I'm really connecting to your energy today because it's really clear. They were flirting with other people. They were dressing provocatively. They were acting provocatively, always trying to make you jealous, always trying to make you insecure, like always going out of their way. If you guys went out somewhere, this person would drink too much. They would wear revealing clothes. They would be flirting with the opposite sex. They would do whatever they had to do to try and make you jealous. Absolutely. 3 of Cups. 6 of Swords. Oh yeah, this shit was crazy. This shit was crazy. This person was really selfish, really low vibrational. They liked attention. That's their deal. This person, I think probably deep down at their core, doesn't have a whole lot of self-esteem or self-love. And that's why they're constantly seeking attention from other people. It doesn't excuse their behavior. I'm just thinking maybe explaining it might help to understand it. But you were just like, this shit's insane. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be in a relationship where I have to constantly worry about what my partner is up to. Is my partner being honest? Is my partner cheating on me? Are they lying? Are they being deceitful? It was just like, and you weren't going to babysit someone. Because I feel like they needed babysitting. Once they got going, like they could get freaking out of control. Someone would have to pack them up and fucking take them home. Like this shit was ridiculous. You were like, I just keep getting this vibe from you where you're like, I'm too mature to live my life that way. You know? I'm a grown-ass person, and I'm not going to be in a relationship with somebody who acts like a kid. And I got to raise them. I got to look after them. I got to wipe their ass for them all the time. The Knight of Pentacles, there was just like no trust there. This person did not inspire trust at all with you. Not at all. And that was the point. That was part of the point. I think for this person, I'm going to tell you, it has worked in their past relationships at keeping their partners subservient to them. Okay? So if their partners were afraid that they were going to cheat on them or leave them, their partners were usually more compliant. So their partners were usually going to give them whatever they wanted. Their partners were usually going to give in to their whims, whatever it took to make them happy. This strategy worked for them in the past, okay? But you weren't those people in the past. And this was not shit that you were going to put up with. Four of Wands, celebration, trust. I tell you too, this person, I get the word lonely. I'm being told the word lonely with whoever this is. I feel like this person actually does want a connection. This person does want unconditional love. For them, I don't know if you guys are going to like this, but I have to tell you what I'm being told and what Tarot's bringing forward. Going through relationships like this and keeping their partners insecure, keeping their partners subservient, keeping them always trying to prove their feelings and their devotion. This made this person feel secure in the relationship because this person's ultimate fear is being rejected and being left alone. Okay, that's what's going on. This person, deep down, what they really want is a lifelong connection with somebody. I think this person, I'm being given the impression this person wants marriage. This person wants that happily ever after. I know you're probably scoffing and laughing after what they did and what they saw, and you're like, Desiree, you're fucking full of shit. I have to tell you, though, with connecting with their energy, this was what they truly wanted. And the crazy thing is, this is what they could have had with you because you are more mature. You do offer stability. You do offer all of those grown-up things that go with relationships, right? With long-lasting, stable relationships. But they're so stuck in this mindset and this fear and all of this shit, they couldn't see it for what it was. They actually screwed themselves out of the thing they wanted the most, which was a stable partner who would be loyal and trustworthy and honest, right? And stay with them for the long haul and love them. They screwed themselves out of that. Absolutely. Excitement. I'm going to tell you this too. I think they've got into another relationship since the two of you parted ways. I feel that energy in this King of Cups. This King of Cups, this is who they've taken up with. This person is flaky. This person is immature. This person is, I'm being given the impression that they're kind of a whiner because they're so young. They don't really understand what life is all about. It's just, this is who they've been with before. It's like that same dysfunctional, low vibrational people. And they're so used to dealing with that and dealing with all the insecurity and being low vibrational themselves that they didn't recognize a high vibing person when they had one. And now they've gone back to the low vibrational. And they're kind of like hot and heavy diving into it thinking it's going to be this great thing. And then this King of Cups just like fucks off. Okay? Because that's what this King of Cups is super flaky. Whoever they got involved with is very immature, is very flaky. They're like, again, low vibrational. I feel a repetition. Of cycles that this person will contribute to in relationships. I'm being told the words a long while. This person might take them a while before they realize this. Page of Swords. You know, you did come into their life for a reason. Okay, every other low vibrational relationship they've had has been for a reason too. Every relationship has been an opportunity for this person to learn a lesson, to learn to handle themselves differently. If they're looking for that deeper connection, they're going to have to grow up. They're going to have to mature. They're going to have to hold themselves to a higher standard. The standard that they would hold a partner to, they need to be able to match that. So all the shit relationships they've had before you came along were opportunities to learn that. The universe thought, okay, they're not fucking getting that, so let's give them a high vibrational person and maybe they can, follow someone's example, because maybe they can't figure it out for themselves, but if they see somebody who can do this, maybe they'll step up and learn. They didn't fucking step up and learn, they just repeated a pattern. So they're still going back to this pattern over and over again. The Fool card, it represents change, but it represents a new perspective too. Next to the Page of Swords, the word at the bottom is education. This person needs to learn this lesson. Nothing is going to change in their life and in their relationships until they learn this lesson. The Hermit card. They're going to just keep feeling lonely. Going from relationship to relationship, new beginnings. I think they jump into the sack with people too quickly too. Whoever this person is. And then they kind of use that, hoping that that will bond people to them. But they keep picking the low vibrational people, right? The low vibrational people, that has nothing to do with a bond. That's not going to keep somebody around, right? It's just something that they use as well to feel good. But someone like you who's high vibrational, it's something completely different. Sex becomes something completely different. It becomes an expression of a deeper emotion, a deeper connection. And this is something that this energy, I do feel like this Queen of Wands is representing this person, never allows themselves to nurture in a relationship because they use it in a different way. The Page of Wands. They just keep going. They just keep going from person to person, relationship to relationship. I just got like ending, beginning, ending, beginning. This is like what they do. This is their cycle. They jump in the sack right away. They get involved with people right away. And then they keep flirting. They keep this behavior to try and, like I said, keep their partners around. Keep their partners saying how much they're devoted. It feeds into their insecurity or helps to alleviate some of their insecurities. Grief. Six of Wands. I think they got burned really bad in the past. That's where all of this stemmed from. There's something that happened to this person in the past where they got burned really bad. I just think it's sad because they had this chance with you. And you were the one who could have given them what they were looking for. And they drove it in this shitty direction. That is their karma for not learning their lesson. Like over and over and over again. Not appreciating the opportunity that the universe gave to them for blessings, for positivity. You know, they have to learn this self-love. This person doesn't love themselves. And that's what I felt in the beginning. This person doesn't have much in the way of self-esteem. They don't love themselves. So if you're pissed off, if you're wondering if this person is going to get their karma for what they put you through, absolutely. Every day. Every day this person experiences their karma. Every day they don't learn to love themselves. Every day they don't learn the lessons that the universe has thrown at them. You know, every day that they feel lonely because they can't hold themselves to a different standard and hold a partner to a different standard in a relationship. Absolutely. Every day this person feels their karma. And this is their karmic lesson. This is their karmic loop that they will live until they learn this lesson as well. And I keep getting, like sometime over time, this person is going to live this loop for a while longer. I don't think things are going to change for them for a while longer. I almost wonder if you haven't seen this person out and about. Because I kept getting that from the King of Pentacles, like, I did the right thing. Man, did I ever do the right thing. I'm so glad I did that. Like, man, I'm so glad I brought that relationship to an end. Like, that was dysfunction. That was unhealthy. That was nothing I wanted to be any part of. I'm going to grab a couple more here because I'm just curious. I pulled one. I want to see where she fits with the whole works here. Eight of Cups, introspection. You know, and for you, you know, that's interesting. And that is why you're high vibrational too. Because you even took a crap situation. You're like, what can I learn from this? You know, what can I learn from this? And I think what you've learned is what you want your Queen of Pentacles to be like. Right? What you want that matching partner. Because you came forward as the King of Pentacles. It doesn't necessarily mean this read is for a man. This might be for a woman too. But we're speaking to what do you want your partner to look like. You know, we got the Eight of Cups, introspection. We're looking into it, truth. Your inner truth here. I think this person gave you a very clear idea of what you will and won't accept in a relationship. What you will and won't accept in a partner. And it's helping you to sort of form in your mind what that partner who can match you needs to be like. This is going to help you to recognize this person when they do show up in your world and you do cross paths with them as well. Whoa, holy crap, we just got Two of Wands, Two of Swords, crossroads, planning. I have this feeling, I gotta tell you. I know that's not where we were going with this read, but it is what's coming out. Sooner rather than later, your Queen of Pentacles is going to show up in your life. And you're going to have to stay focused on what you've learned in this relationship. And to not allow anything from this Queen of Wands and their past to sort of creep into something new as well. We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Strength card. I just feel somebody new coming into your future. Somebody new, somebody is mature, emotionally mature. Somebody has strength of character. It's not where we were going with this read. I was not the intention, but it's kind of turned into that. I think somebody new is going to be entering your life pretty quick, and you're going to have to make a judgment call about it. I think you're going to be able to recognize this person for who they are if you allow yourself to, and don't look at it through the cloud of this Queen of Wands and what they were like. I think you're going to be able to see that this person is more mature and has more to offer you. It kind of turned into a love read. Sorry, guys. But yes, this Queen of Wands is most definitely getting their karma every day. Until they learn their karmic lesson, this person is experiencing that every day and actually losing that opportunity with you to have what they truly desire in their heart is karma as well, because they cheated themselves out of it. Alrighty, guys, take care. Okay, Libra, so this is going to be your read. So this is the deck that's calling to me. So let's find out about that person who did wrong to you. Are they getting their karma? That's what we're asking today. Are they getting their karma? And what is that looking like? We got 5 of Wands, the Empress, Ace of Cups. Grab a couple more here. I'm going to tell you too. Okay. So this Empress is no Empress at all. This is an Empress or a person who likes to feel like an Empress, okay? They like to feel like they're desirable. They like to feel like everybody wants them. This is someone who likes people to fight over them, okay? They would not be opposed to flirting with multiple people in a bar to cause a fist fight. That's the part of who you're dealing with here. King of Swords. I feel like this is something they tried to draw you into over a period of time. I don't know if you were in a romantic relationship with this person and like always trying to trigger your jealousy, trying to make you jealous, trying to trap you in this little like 8 of Swords and making you sort of like fight for them, fight for their affections, or trying to scare you into thinking they were gonna leaving. I keep getting this vibe from the King of Swords where he's like, well, fucking leave then. You know, like he's not going to take any bullshit. That's the vibe I get from him. Like he's just not putting up with it. It's like, you can't manipulate me. You can't put me in this position like you do with other people. I'm not going to be a part of it. The 10 of Wands. I know where the 10 of Wands sits because this kind of represents burdens too. Ace of Wands. Grab a couple more here. What do we got going on for Libra? And the Tower card. Oh. You know, I keep getting this vibe from this 10 of Wands. These are not your burdens. Like, these are not, that's what it is. Because I'm like, I know what it represents. I'm like, but I don't feel the burdens. I don't feel like you got burdens. I don't feel like you're being weighed down by this. That's what it represents. You refused to take these on as burdens. You refused to feed into their game. You were not going to play that. You know, that Ace of Wands. New beginnings, the Tower. I think you brought this to an end. I think you sent them packing. Absolutely. I think you sent this person packing. You were like, I'm not doing this anymore. I have this fake Empress is holding you back. They're wasting your time. They're a time waster. They're a game player. I have this sense of blocking. 5 of Swords. I don't know if this person keeps coming back to you and trying to like draw you back into this shit. Because I have that distinct impression from this 7 of Wands as actually blocking. Like blocking. Don't talk to me. Leave me alone. Trying to push them away. Trying to keep them away from you. Let me grab a few more here. Knight of Wands. King of Cups. I think they're trying to stir up trouble. This person is trying to stir up trouble. I think they tried to drag you into it. And now they're trying to stir it up around you too. They're trying to make themselves a victim, like they're finding somebody who they can dupe into thinking they're a victim and that you were super mean to them or some sort of crap like that. Like they're always looking to stir people up into fighting. This person's something else. Absolutely something else. What do we got going on here? You know what? I do feel like they have other energies on the go. I feel like they tried to drag, that's what happened. They tried to drag you into that and you were too smart to play their game. I think you sent their ass packing. I think they tried to run a game on you after that. And now I think they got other people running a game on each other. I think they got another one on the go. This Knight of Wands, this King of Cups, these are two different people, but they do represent people. This King of Cups is somebody this Empress is emotionally manipulating. And this Knight of Wands is somebody that they're leading around by their wand. It's somebody who's extremely impulsive and who can be given to anger. Anger and like lashing out in anger. And backstabbing. You know what? These people know each other too. This Knight of Wands, this King of Cups, I don't know if they're friends or family members. This Empress is playing a very dangerous game by having these people backstab each other and causing these issues. What do we got going on here? That's a very nasty, manipulative person. I'm telling you that. This is a very nasty, manipulative person. If anybody deserves karma, this is definitely one of them. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Oh, we got a lot of court cards going on here. I think this Empress has lots of energies that she's manipulating. And I don't feel like it just speaks to whoever she's in a romantic relationship with. I do feel like there's others that she runs games on. If this person works, they run this shit on the people at work. Okay? They run games with the people that they work with the boss, trying to be friends with the boss, but they're really gossipy, they're really backstabby. With their coworkers, it's the same shit, trying to turn them all on each other so that there's always conflict and there's fighting. This person like feeds on dark energy. They feed on other people fighting. They feed on other people's misery. There was something about this, you saw it. You could see through this person and you felt like cut them right out of your life. This person is dark. This person is toxic, whoever this is. What is their karma? Tarot, can you tell me what this person's karma is? I think they're getting ahead at work. Okay, I think they got everybody stirred up. Like I said, they do this in romantic relationships. They do this at work. They do this in lots of different situations, turning people on each other. Because if everybody's doing that, then nobody's paying attention to what this person is doing, and it kind of gives them free reign to go do whatever they want. Because I feel this, even in this Hermit card, I feel like this watching, like making puppets dance, or they feel like they're making puppets dance. They feel like they're getting some kind of wish fulfillment by turning everybody on each other. You're going to get fucking fired. I think they're getting severed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Kate, my spirit guides are coming forward and they're telling me this isn't just in this work environment where this is going to backfire on them and they're going to lose their job. This is whatever's going on with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups, that will be coming to an end as well. This person's about to lose a whole lot of everything. All aspects of their life. People are all finding out. And you know that saying, when it rains, it pours? Everybody's finding their shit out in different aspects of their life all at once. That's what this person's karma is. That's what their karma is. This person's about to wind up in a really bad situation. Page of Cups. I'm going to grab a couple more here because I want to know where all of these sit. The High Priestess. The High Priestess has had enough of this person's shit and is going to teach them a lesson. Absolutely going to teach them a lesson. Four of Wands, they should have been putting their energy into building. They could have had, a prosperous future. They could have gotten ahead at work the right way by working hard, by putting the time and the effort in. If they recognized a good partner when they saw one and put proper effort in, they could have had a good relationship. They did this to themselves. They put themselves in this situation where they're actually getting multiple towers come down all at once. The Emperor. I think they might try to come back your way, Libra. I got you coming forward like justice. I got you right next to the Two of Cups. I think they're coming back your way. When all the shit hits the fan, their lovers dump their ass. this work situation goes to shit, because I feel like they're going to get fired. I keep getting told they're going to get fired. It's all going to blow up in their face. Everything's going to blow up in their face. They're going to be looking for somewhere to run to. Okay, because this person doesn't want to face their karma. And this person doesn't want to have to deal with the situation that they've created. They're going to start looking for an out. They're going to start looking for someone to hide behind. And they're going to remember you like this King of Swords, and how you were a pretty stand-up person, how you were stable, how you have a good head on their shoulders. But they're not going to recognize it in like, that's somebody I want to build with and somebody I want to respect. They're like, this is somebody who has things to offer me, who I can hide behind and slough off my burdens on. See, they're still looking to pass burdens off on you. They absolutely are. You're not putting up with that shit. You're smarter than that. Page of Wands, you know they're a player. You know they're coming back in the player energy. I just keep feeling this like you can't fucking fool Libra. You can't fool Libra. Libra knows what you're all about. Libra's experienced your crap before. Libra's seen it firsthand. Been there, done that. Does not want another piece of it. Like, there's nothing more that they can get from you, because I just feel like you see them for what they are. I don't know if you're going to take the opportunity to explain to them what karma is all about, so that they can recognize that this is something they did for themselves. Now, so whether they hear that or whether they learn it or not, I don't know. This person gives me the vibe of like, poor little me, what happened to me? I still get a really manipulative vibe. I'd be very careful about anything this person tells you. I think you already know that. I'm probably just wasting my breath saying it, because I keep getting that vibe from you, King of Swords, Justice. You're not taking crap. You saw it for what it was. You got rid of it when you realized what was going on. You severed ties with this and moved on. You weren't going to play this game. They can't draw you back into the game. They are sure as shit going to be looking to hide behind you when all these towers come crashing down in their life. That is their karma. Alrighty, take care. Alright, Aries, so let's go ahead and get started with Aries. So Aries, what deck for Aries? Okay, now just pull back to these guys. So what is going on for Aries? A person who messed with Aries, are they getting their karma? That's what we're talking about today. Are they getting their karma? The High Priestess, Queen of Cups, the Sun card. Interesting. I'm going to grab a few more. I do see karma in that High Priestess. I do see a balancing. A higher force trying to bring the scales back into balance. Two of Wands, Hierophant. Somebody's going to try and be taught a lesson. Okay? And now as to whether they learn their lesson or not is entirely up to them. But I do see that somebody's going to try and bring a lesson forward here. Karma's going to try and do this. The Magician. The Ace of Swords, it's like a truth. Is somebody going to be able to hear this truth? Are they going to be able to hear that they've earned this karma for themselves? They're the ones who manifested the karma for themselves with their choices, with their behaviors. Do you see that the Two of Wands usually represents choosing a path? I see somebody coming to a crossroads, okay? I'm being told the word bleak. Like, things look bleak for this person. Having to start making some choices. It's like an opportunity to either continue on the same path, which is going to get them the same results, or to start changing their ways and looking for a better future, looking to find balance, looking to move in a better way in their life. Let's see what we got here. The Queen of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. I do have the Page of Swords. I don't get a very nice vibe off of the Page of Swords. I'm feeling a lot of spying. Feeling spying. Three of I don't think they see that they broke people's hearts. I don't think you're the only one who they hurt. I think this person has hurt a lot of people in their life, and some of this might not even be romance. This might be family. This might be friendships, people that they let down, false promises. So I feel like they've caused a lot of heartbreak wherever they've gone, this person. And during this time of need, during this time of sort of bleakness in this path of where do I go, I feel like this person's going to start to reflect on, you know, feeling like they need help or like they would like to have assistance, and start being like, well, I can't call them because this happened in the past and they hate my guts. I can't call this person because this happened in the past and they hate my guts. I feel like this shit is going to start to add up for this person. It's going to start to add up. It's like a chance for this person to really reflect on how they've turned their wheel of fortune, how they've isolated themselves from others by hurting other people, by taking advantage of other people, possibly lying. This King of Pentacles. See, I feel your energy more coming forward in this King of Pentacles. So like whatever assistance this person needs, you actually possess it. Okay, I don't feel like you're going to want to give it to them. Because I feel like they come to you for help. Like first they're kind of spying on you, seeing if you got something to offer them. I do feel in this Knight of Cups them coming forward, maybe trying to do an apology, but it's an apology to get them something, right? They're looking to get some sort of assistance. They're looking to get some sort of help. I feel your energy coming forward from this King of Pentacles like this Knight of Swords. Why the fuck would I help you, right? This is what you're going to say. Why the fuck would I help you after what you did to me? Why would I help you? You know, I can feel you turning your back on this person. You're not the only one. I feel multiple people turning their backs on this person. But again, this is the way that they turned their wheel of fortune. This person has brought a lot of heartache about in their life. And like I said, this doesn't just stay to like romantic relationships. This has to do with friends that they've burned. Okay, favors they've never returned, money they've never paid back. Shit like that. This is family too. Same sort of thing. They do hurtful shit to people. Whoever this is, they do hurtful shit to people. And when their time of need comes, they're going to have nobody to lean on. Like I said, I feel like they're going to come weaseling back to you. And you're going to tell them, hell no, you're on your own. And I don't think you're the only person who's going to do that. I think there's going to be more than a few. Yeah. They create conflict where they go. This person is just like, everybody's fighting, everybody's arguing, they're always causing bullshit, they're causing arguments, they're leaving burdens on other people by not taking responsibility for themselves, by not following through with what they say they're going to follow through with. And they're winding up like this Five of Pentacles. They're out in the cold. I think financially they're absolutely in the shit and they might not even have anywhere to live. Okay, they're feeling pretty fucking sorry for themselves when all of this goes down. This is part of their karma. This is the universe coming forward, offering them the opportunity to learn a very valuable lesson about nurturing caring connections, about appreciating caring connections, about that golden rule we learned in school: treat others the way you want to be treated, right? This is something that I don't know if this person skipped that fucking day in school or all those days they talked about it, but this is something that they never really got through their head, and this is what's put them in this situation to begin with. I still feel like they're kind of blind to why everything's happening the way it has. It's a chance to break free from that Eight of Swords. So that's the thing about the Eight of Swords, is if you look at that figure, okay, their binds are actually quite loose and they could get out of it, which would allow them to untie their blindfold. And the swords are spaced far enough apart that this person could break free. They're choosing to stay in this. Okay, this is a statement about what this person's been doing and how they function in their relationships. They're choosing to keep this cycle going. They're choosing this pattern of behavior that pushes people away from them. They're choosing to be selfish. They're choosing to be immature. They're choosing to be arrogant. They're choosing to put their needs above other people's needs, above other people's feelings. And that's what's created the situation. Everybody cuts ties from them. Nobody wants anything to do with them. Because they just do what feels good in the moment. They just want to feed their own ego. Instead of nurturing a deep, caring connection, putting in the foundation, putting in that solid work to be able to nurture a relationship and build a relationship, and not just romance. I'm telling you, this is friends and family too. Absolutely, they have fucked over their friends, their family as well, in lots of different ways, just causing conflict. I keep getting like taking money and not paying it back. Or if they borrowed someone's car, they fucking wrecked it and they never paid to fix it and they just left that person hooped with the bill. Or the car got towed and they never offered to pay for it. Like this person they just keep screwing other shit up in people's lives too, and then they just don't take responsibility for anything. This is a pattern of behavior that's been over a period of years too, I can feel, for this person. This is what they've been doing for years, how they've been treating people. Always expecting somebody else to clean up their mess. Always expecting somebody else to take responsibility for their shit. And all of this culminating and them coming into a situation where they really are absolutely 100% alone. It's a chance to find some clarity. That's what this is. That's what their karma is. This is a chance for this person to actually find some clarity, to make a fresh start in life, to learn how to communicate with others better, to learn how to value caring connections and how to nurture them better. The Three of Cups, instead of just doing whatever the fuck feels good in the moment, and who cares what it costs other people. The Four of Swords. If this person is able to learn this lesson, I feel like a valuable part of that is going to be making amends with others. They're going to have a hell of a time doing it because lots of people won't fucking talk to them anymore. A lot of those bridges that they've burned will stay burned. Okay, there's a lot of people who are not willing to forgive this person. You might even be one of them. This is not somebody who you're willing to let back in your life. This is not somebody you're willing to trust. And that's fine. I don't think you wouldn't be the only one. Like I said, lots of these bridges are just going to fucking stay burned. And there will be no healing. The Page of Wands is that immaturity. This person has been going through life in a very immature way. Allowing their passions to guide them and their ego to guide them. Whatever feels good in the moment. And then whatever they destroy, they just walk away. They just leave it in the past. They just ignore it. They walk away from it. Whatever, it's done. Moving on to the next one. Greedy. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next score, the next whatever the fuck you want to call it. Someone they can take advantage of. Someone who hasn't figured their shit out yet. And it adds up over time. It absolutely adds up. And there's the Tower they're getting. You know, they caused it for themselves. Whatever this situation is, whether this is a job loss, whether they've lost their place of living, it's because of something they did. Okay? If this is place of living, I wouldn't doubt that they share their home with like a roommate or someone and they never paid their half of the rent and they're getting fucking kicked out. Or they just didn't pay their rent. Yeah? Okay, this same thing with work too. Same thing with work. This person's always lying and saying they did their job and they never do. There's always something going on, some sort of game going on, or they take sort of like the credit for shit that other people do. It's all going to come back on them. Absolutely. And they're going to wind up having to look for a handout, having to look for some sort of help. They're going to feel alone. They're going to feel destitute. They're going to try and go to family, try and get family to help them. They're going to try and get you to help them. They're going to try and get lots of people to fucking help them. And I think most people are going to tell them to get fucked. There might be one or two. Okay, and it might be this Queen of Pentacles. This might be a mother figure in their life who takes pity on them and feels sorry for them and gives them some sort of help. But I think most people are going to wash their hands of them. And this is an opportunity for this person to learn a karmic lesson. Value those caring connections. Treat people with respect and dignity. You know, nurture those relationships so that when shit happens, you got somebody who you can count on. If you can be that for somebody else, then someone else is going to be willing to be that for you. You know, this is a chance for them to turn their shit around. If we were using a different deck, we'd probably get that Fountain card, which is that base chance for evolution, right? Where your life can either go one way or it can go another with one decision. And that's what's going on here. Are they going to own their shit, learn their karmic lesson, and grow the fuck up? Or are they going to keep down this path? Because if they do, it's going to be a real fucking lonely path for this person. And this is the karma that they're experiencing. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Alright, Leo. So this is going to be your read. So what deck? This is the deck that we want to use for Leo. Okay, Tarot. So that person who did Leo wrong, are they getting their karma? That's what we're talking about today. That's what we want to know about. Is that person getting their karma? Ooh. We got some nasty cards going on here in the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's being greedy. Somebody's taking. Page of Swords is really immature energy. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you brought forward a genuine offer to this person. Genuine offer, but it took work. It wasn't like a free handout. It was an opportunity for something. An opportunity that you offered somebody, but somebody didn't want to put the work in. Somebody wanted to cheat the system. Somebody wanted something easy. They wanted like easy street. I'm going to grab a couple more. Two of Pentacles. Whatever you did offer this person though, it was like a chance for them to find balance. It was a chance for stability. It was a chance for long-term success. Something for them to get their feet under them. It was really an opportunity for building, for growing up. Somebody was greedy and somebody was lazy and they didn't want to put the work in. I keep feeling like they tried to cheat their way through it. I do have the Five of Swords next to Justice. I don't know if this person stole or they were stealing. I feel like this person kept trying to cheat things. They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it the honest way. They didn't want to do it the way that took more work. I'm going to grab a few more because I want to know what this is about. I think you offered them friendship too. Friendship, guidance, an opportunity for something better. And I think they pretended like they were your friend, and they pretended like they wanted to take what you were offering. But really, they were kind of looking for a workaround. They were trying to look for a simpler way to take advantage of the situation. I do feel like they took advantage of you. Absolutely, they took advantage of you. Trying to pretend like they were a friend. Trying to pretend that they were a friend. I think you offered them real friendship. I think you might have even opened up to them on a certain level. Maybe you had been through something like they had been through in your life. And it was like, I don't know if you had to find your way out of it on your own, or if somebody was offering to give you a leg up and so you were trying to pay it forward kind of thing. But I feel like you saw yourself in this person in some way, shape, or form, and you wanted to help give them some guidance, right? Your empathy was there. Your heart was in the right place. It's just, this was probably not the best person to offer it to, because this person is like a sneaky little page of swords. They're like this page of wands too. Page, low vibrational energy, and fake and sneaky as fuck this person is. And I do feel like they were after money. They were greedy and they were after money. I don't know if you offered to get them hired on at where you worked and sort of help to guide them through that, help to mentor them that, and it was something that over time would bring them a level of stability that they could build a life on, they could improve on, they could move up sort of through the works and get promotions and raises and things like that. This person doesn't want to do anything that's going to take that long. I do feel like they wound up trying to steal. I keep feeling like stealing was a part of this. Stealing, because they were greedy. They were greedy and they wanted fast money. The Eight of Swords. I feel like they tried to play people like a fool. I don't know that you were the only one, though. There might have been more people involved in this, but definitely taking advantage of your kindness, taking advantage of your friendship, taking advantage of what you offered to them. Four of Wands is about building for the future. You offered them a chance to build. You offered them a chance to change their world in the right way, earning good karma. Right? Because that's what you're doing. You're putting in your work in whatever situation this is talking about. I keep feeling like it's coming back to money. It's like you're putting in your time and you're doing things the right way. And I do see like you are finding results from that. Because you recognize it's a long game. It's not about, 2 weeks. It's about, years from now. Putting in the time, setting down a foundation that you can build a life on. I do feel like you're able to do that. Like things are improving. You're finding that stability. You're building your life. You're getting things together. And you wanted to offer that opportunity to somebody else. It was a genuine offer. It absolutely was a genuine offer to help somebody out of a situation that they were in. It was an offer to give them a leg up and to help them help themselves. It wasn't just giving them a fish. You were trying to teach this person to fish. This person don't want to fucking fish. This person just wants to thief your fish out of your bucket when you're not looking. That's what's going on here. They're like a damn seal. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. And it is coming back to bite them in the ass. See, you still have this stability. Whatever this is that's going on, you're still maintaining your stability. You're a more mature person. You're higher vibrational. You're able to learn lessons from shit you go through in life. You're able to apply them. This person is still extremely immature. Absolutely immature. I keep feeling them in the Seven of Cups, even in the Sun card. I don't know if they're coming back to you with a sob story, looking for a second chance after what happened. The Eight of Wands. I see this communication, but fucking dark side. This is what it is. It's bullshit. Whatever they're communicating to you, promises, whatever the fuck it is, it's crap. They haven't changed their ways. This person has not changed their ways. They're looking for getting their foot in the door. They're looking to get their foot in their door because they're trying to take your abundance. They want the abundance that you have without having to work for it. They see what you're building. You're like more like this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're finding this confidence and being comfortable in your own skin and building your life and finding these positive things for yourself, finding stability, empowerment, independence, all of those things. Even if you have a partner or a family, you still have this certain level of independence because you're capable of building yourself and you're not afraid of embracing that sort of thing for yourself. This person just wants to take that. They don't want to build it for themselves. They don't want to put the work in, because this shit does not just get gifted to you. 9 of Pentacles, all the things that come with that, all that self-esteem and that self-confidence, those are from lessons learned, and you know that. You know that this is not something that somebody can wrap up in a box and just fucking give to you. This is something you have to make choices and do the hard work to earn for yourself. This person doesn't want to do that. They want an instant fix. They want something overnight. They want just magic box with a fucking bow on it full of the fish, right? They don't want to have to do the fishing on their own. Wheel of the Year. They just want to turn it in their favor. They want to turn the wheel in their favor, but they don't want to take a lot of time to do it. They want a quick fix. Tower card. I feel karma came back around to this person. And some way, shape, or form, I don't know if this is job loss. I feel like it ties into money. Most definitely ties into money, ties into finance. I do feel like they don't have any income coming in. And I do feel like it's because of their behavior. It's because of being dishonest. It's because of being sneaky. I keep feeling like theft. Theft has something to do with it, stealing, this dishonesty that they're not willing to admit to. And it's put them in a bad spot financially, like basically right back to where they were when you met this person. Zero fucking stability. Just living in tower after tower after tower, never getting their feet under them. It's an opportunity from the universe to learn a lesson. If you don't like this shit happening, change what you're fucking doing. Right? And this is what you tried to offer them. You're part of that karmic lesson. The universe brought you in on this to try and help teach this person a different way of being. This person didn't want to learn it. I tell you, they still haven't fucking learned it. So if they come crawling back looking for a second chance, same shit. It's the same shit. This person hasn't changed. They're just looking for money. They're just looking for a handout. They're just looking to take what you have, not to build it for themselves. Absolutely. That is their karma. And they will live in this tower of instability until they change. That is their karma. It's not just one big thing. It's constantly, every day, until they choose change. This karma will continue for this person. This person's life won't change until they change. Alrighty, guys, take care. Hey, Aquarius, welcome. So this is going to be your read. So, Aquarius. That's the deck we're going to use for you guys. So we're going to be talking about that person who did you wrong, that person who took advantage of you, who hurt your heart. And are they getting their karma? That's the main question today. Is that person getting their karma? We're going to start with all the cards that fell out. Let's see what we got. King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness, here. The Hermit card. You know, I feel like whoever this person is, you brought forward a genuine offering with this person. I do feel like it's relationship. I do feel like it was looking to build. It was like you were looking for long-term commitment. You were looking for somebody to build a future with. I feel like this is what you offered this person. You offered them that long-term stability. You offered them a turn in their wheel of fortune. I think this person has probably been in some really bad relationships in the past because you were their wheel of fortune turning in a positive way. Absolutely, you were that opportunity. You were that gift from the universe for something beautiful and for a blessing to come forward. The Five of Swords. I don't know. This person just strikes me as they sabotaged this. They absolutely sabotaged whatever this was. Two of Pentacles represents balance. You know, and it's like, it's because of shit that happened to them in the past. This is baggage they haven't let go of. Okay? This is something that they keep carrying forward from relationship to relationship to relationship. I keep seeing in this World card, they are creating their world for themselves. The Five of Swords is the lies. It's the deceit. I think this person was a cheater. Okay? I haven't pulled any more cards for that yet, but I'm pretty sure this person was a cheater and this is part of what was going on. It's like they had this steady Eddie. They had this Knight of Coins on their side. Somebody who wanted to build with them for the long term, who offered them this change of fortune and this stability. And it's like they shoved you away with this behavior. You know? They went and did this dishonest shit. Two of Coins, the Empress. You offered this Empress energy. You are higher vibrational. You are somebody who is nurturing. You're somebody who's kind. You're somebody who wants to help others grow. I think you saw in them too that they had been hurt. And part of you wanted to help them heal. And to show them that not everybody's an SOB and not everybody's out to get you. And there's, you know, you can still have those good connections. So I feel like there was part of you that wanted to do that. And your heart kind of went out to them. You might be a bit of an empath too. And Page of Cups. So I feel like your offering that you gave them, offering them your heart, offering them your loyalty, all of that was 100% true. That was 100% genuine. You wanted to build with this person. I feel like you wanted them to be able to become like this King of Coins. Find their own self-confidence, find their own self-worth, find their own success. You could see the potential in this person to become this King of Coins. You saw that if they really wanted it, if they worked through their baggage and they were able to unload it, that they would be able to do that. But I don't feel like there was an even give and take. I like, you just kept giving, you just kept being nurturing, and this person just kept taking. They absolutely kept taking. Whatever you had to offer, they would take that. I feel like they were very disrespectful in the way that they treated you. Like I said, I haven't had cards come out yet, but I keep feeling that Five of Swords, that we're speaking about cheating. We're speaking about a third party affair, the Two of Wands. It is choosing a path, but it's also about partnership. Ace of Coins. Queen of Cups. Yeah, I think they took on a lover. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because this lover didn't expect anything from them. Okay, it was easier. It was just about sex. You were somebody who was looking for a deeper connection. So you expected them to grow up and you expected them to step up to the plate. You know, like there was standards there that they were going to have to live up to and grow into. And I don't feel like they were in a place where they felt like they were capable of doing that. And it was easier to go to a lover. It was easier to go to a low vibrational relationship where nobody expected anything of them. They chose, instead of being this King of Coins, they chose to become this King of Wands. Somebody who's led by their wands, somebody who's led by their passion. And you were kind of like this Queen of Cups with the Four of Coins. You kind of got left out in the cold. Okay? And that's what happens here. They took for granted everything that you had to offer them. Because you were this blessing and you were this gift in their life. Absolutely, you were this gift from the universe, this change of fortune that they just couldn't frickin' see. They couldn't see you for what you were. You were absolutely a blessing. Absolutely, that's the truth of it. You were a blessing. You were almost like their white knight. You were somebody who could come along and somebody who could offer them that unconditional love. You were somebody who could offer them all those things that honestly, I think deep down they truly desire in a partner. But they don't know how to match that. This person just doesn't know how to be like that too. They don't know how to give it back. And I think they have this deep, overwhelming fear. I'm being told the word jaded, that they are jaded from the past, jaded from hurt, so that they can't even see a clarity that's right in front of them. The Chariot card, Judgment. I'm going to tell you what this person's karma is. It's losing you. It's losing you. I don't know that they're ever going to get another chance like you again in life. That they're ever going to come across somebody who's in that Empress energy like you are. Somebody who's as kind, as understanding, as patient, as nurturing, as forgiving as you are. I don't know that they're ever going to find that again. Which means they're going to wind up going from one low vibrational relationship to the next. Never finding something stable. Never finding something that works. The Death card. I just keep seeing that Chariot movement. Movement. Like you chose to move on, but it leaves them stuck in moving from this to the next, moving from one transition to the next. That Death card is about transition, things coming to an end. I just keep thinking they're going to go from tower to tower to tower. You were their chance for a 10 of Cups. You were their chance for ever after, for stability, all of those wonderful things. Their fears and their own bullshit ruined it. You know, their suspicions about other people because of what they had dealt with in the past didn't allow them to see a good person who was right in front of their face. They chose instead to keep looking through that that filter of suspicion, that filter of hurt, that filter of towers from the past. They weren't able to learn the lesson that was offered to them. And the lesson was about recognizing a caring connection, was about being able to release hurts from the past, being able to heal and move on and move forward, instead of staying stuck in a cycle and then moving to low vibrational relationships. The Fool card, they were a fool to let you go. You were their chance for happiness. You were their chance for balance. And they were the ones who caused the conflict. They were the ones who caused the tower between the two of you with their behavior. You offered them a chance to come into their 9 of coins, to come into that higher vibrational energy. But it would have taken work. It would have taken work, and this person it was easier to go back to what they knew than to try something different. It was easier to keep feeling like they're always this victim. They always get taken care of. It's easier to keep looking at everything through the filter of the past than it is to be able to release those hurts and to take a chance on something new and be vulnerable, because this person doesn't want to be vulnerable. It's easier to be in these low vibrational sexual relationships than it is to step up, to heal, to let go of the past and be vulnerable to the uncertainty of the future and a new person. Absolutely, and putting in that hard work. This person was not in a place where they were going to do that. I feel like their karma, absolutely. Their karma is losing you. Their karma is losing the legacy that the two of you could have built. I'm going to tell you, they don't see it right now. They don't see it. They don't realize that this is a karmic lesson. They don't realize what they've lost at this moment in time. Okay? But they will. That's what my spirit guides are telling me. There will come a time when they reflect on their choices and they reflect on their relationships of the past, and the one with you is going to stand out. And that's where the regret is going to lie. Okay? It's not going to be with any of the low vibrational relationships. They're going to realize those for what they were at that time, and that they were always meaningless, and that those people didn't have anything to offer them. But you were strength. You were strength. You were the opportunity for change. With you, they could have been an emperor, right? You came forward as the empress. They could have been your emperor. They could have matched you if they had found the strength to overcome their own bullshit and their own baggage. They could have had that 9 of Cups wish fulfillment with you. But instead, they chose the 5 of Coins. They chose to stay in 5 of Coins. To stay in that sense of, I want to say going without, but it's like this void. This void where no positivity can enter, because they're choosing to live the same loop over and over and over again, instead of choosing to take back control of their situation, to take back control of their future by choosing to release their past and to be different and to move into something new. That is their karma. That is this person's absolute karma. That's the truth of it. As that you were the blessing that they couldn't see. You're the blessing that they couldn't realize. And they allowed themselves to step away from you. 3 of Swords, absolutely. They caused the 3 of Swords. They keep themselves in a 3 of Swords. They don't allow themselves to have fruitful relationships. And they just live the same toxic loop over and over and over again. But I'm telling you, there will come a time. I'm being told it's farther on in the future. So it's not going to be anytime soon. It's farther on in the future where this person will have something occur in their life. And I do feel like it's an event. It's a tower. It's a specific tower that occurs that makes this person stop and think. And it makes them stop and reflect about all their relationships in the past, all the choices that they've made. And that's when they realize what you were. And that's when they regret truly what happened and that they lost this opportunity with you, because you were that one opportunity. You were, and I don't know that they're ever going to receive that opportunity again. You were that opportunity for the blessing that deep down they truly desire. That is their karma. Alrighty, guys. Hey, Scorpio, I hope you're having a great day. Let's go ahead and get going with your read. So, this is the deck that's calling to me for your read. Alright, so that person that hurt Scorpio, are they getting their karma? That's what we're talking about today. Are they getting their karma? King of Pentacles. Whoa. Whoa. What do we got going on here? I got that Ten of Swords coming out. Something came to an end. I do see with the Ten of Swords, a lot of times it's sort of an ending that benefits you as in the long run. Whatever this is that didn't work out, and I do feel like I'm going to tell you already, I do feel like we're going to be talking about a romantic relationship that did not go the way that you were hoping it was going to go. This person not being in your life was a blessing in disguise. I'm being told this person, oh my goodness, I've never got this from the cards before. This person is having some serious legal issues. Okay, this person was more dishonest than you realized. And this person is most likely going to be facing some jail time. I'm not sure what they did. It might come out a little bit more in the cards. This was like a saving grace, having this person taken out of your life and splitting paths from this person, because they got some serious legal troubles happening. Whoever this is, there is some sort of stealing, dishonesty, scamming. Like it's bad enough that they're gonna do some jail time for it. I'm gonna grab a few more here. The Devil card. This person hurt a lot of people with what they were doing. I don't think you realized it. What you experienced with this person was more of they had a bad attitude. What I mean by that is like they could be really impulsive, they could be very angry, like bad temper. This person had a bad temper. So I feel like somebody just flying off the fucking handle and you're just like, whoa, where did that even come from? Like sitting having a conversation and you can see like they're getting a little bit pissed off and all of a sudden they just like blow up and lose their shit and you're like, holy fuck, like you couldn't just say shit with words in a calm way. Why'd you have to have a flip out? I do feel like this happened quite a bit before you parted ways, and it was like sort of like, this is too much. I'm not living like this. I'm not going to be treated like this. Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to tell you why they were so angry. Why they were so tightly wound is because of the illegal shit that they were doing. And they knew that they were probably constantly riding on the verge of getting caught. It was like a lot of pressure and worried that you would find out and not knowing what you would do with it, if you would rat them out or what would happen. Like this person was into something really bad. I'm not sure exactly what it was yet. Some sort of stealing, taking advantage of other people. They were a very destructive force in other people's lives. Absolutely very destructive. They built their wealth off other people's suffering. Okay, that's where their money came from. It came from dishonesty and it came from other people's suffering. 3 of Pentacles. I don't know that they ever talked to you about what they did for a living or where their money came from. Or they told you they had a job like a 9 to 5 or whatever and they just leave the house. But it wasn't what they said it was. Okay, and I think you were a trusting person. You're like, if somebody tells me they're doing this, I'm not going to like go fishing around to where they work and go spy on them and camp it out like a fucking stakeout or something, right? You're just like, then that's what they do. Otherwise, why would they tell me that? I feel like you took this person at their word. Okay, and that's not a stupid thing to do. You do have to have trust in relationships, right? And who thinks that somebody would lie about something like this? You know, as their lie was pretty crazy. This person's lie was pretty crazy. And I see it catching up to them. And I see this is why they were so tightly wound, is because the noose was starting to close and they were well aware of it. And they were trying to just stay out as long as possible, trying to cover their tracks. I feel like they got more and more irritable as time went on. And it was because they could feel the law closing in on them. I don't feel like it completely closes in on them until after you guys have parted ways and a little bit of time has passed. That's when the shit really hits the fan. What do we got going on here? The 3 of Pentacles. Because how they made their money is all going to come out. You're going to find out about it. I don't know if the police come and talk to you, thinking maybe you have information, but you don't know. You don't know until they show up and tell you. Because this person doesn't tell you shit, and I have this feeling that no one else really volunteered the information to you. Like, that's when you find out. You get a knock on the door, and you're just like, what the hell? And it's like, this person was not who you thought they were. Not at all. Not at all. I know they were toxic in your life. I know they were verbally abusive. They were very violent in their temper. I don't know if they ever put their hands on you, but they got big, they got aggressive, they got in your face. I don't know if they smashed shit or they threw shit, they wrecked things in the house. Like, this person would lose their shit when they got angry. They had one hell of a temper, to the point where I do feel like you were afraid of them at some point. Okay? I do feel like you had fear at some point. We're going to grab a few more cards because I want to know more about what's going on here. This person's getting some kind of fucking karma. And it's not even just karma from what happened with you. This is karma for other choices that they've made for the most part here. The Three of Cups. Yeah, even in this too, this Page of Wands is this news coming forward. When you find out about all of this going down, like I said, I feel like you're just going to get that boom, 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 that popo knock on the door. And they're going to be like, you know, did you know so-and-so, were you in a relationship with this person during, you know, this period of time? You're going to be like, yeah. And they're going to be like, were you aware that they were doing da-da-da-da-da? And you're going to be like, holy fuck. No, I was not. That's when you find out. That's when you realize this person who you were in a relationship with was someone completely fucking different. You actually had no idea who this person was and what they were all about. And some of their crazy temper shit makes sense because they were, like I said, that like the pressure. Massive pressure was building. They knew they were in the shit. They knew it was a matter of time before they got caught. They were already kind of having that freak out there. So it didn't take much to set this person over the edge. The Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be like, I dodged a fucking bullet. Because honestly, if you had stayed in a relationship with this person longer than what you did, and they got arrested at that time, I feel like they might have even implicated you or tried to pass the blame on you and try and make it seem like you were doing some of this to get a free pass. They would have not be above telling lies to try and get out of trouble themselves. They would have got you into legal trouble. This person, absolutely, they would have. This was a blessing in disguise. Getting away from this person. Absolutely. Six of Cups. A blast from the past. Blast from the past. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is going to roast this person for their past choices. That's who this King of Swords is. This King of Swords is representative of law enforcement. So not just the police, but the court system as well. He is sort of representing all of that. He is going to bring the hammer down on this person for their past choices. The Queen of Wands. Interesting. I'm going to grab a few more. I want to see where that Queen of Wands sits in all of this. So Tarot, can you give me a little bit more clarification? See, I think you put a lot of effort into this relationship. Into the relationship with this person. You gave a lot. I also feel like once they started showing their temper, I gotta say, I think you compromised a lot more. Because I do feel like there were times where you were a little bit afraid of what they were going to do. So you didn't want to rock the boat. So I feel like you tried to keep shit smooth for a while, but there was no keeping shit smooth because this person was not who you thought they were. You know, like, you can't fix this. You can't make a relationship work. Any relationship work all on your own. It always takes two sides. And if one side won't put in, there's not a fucking thing you can do about it. There we have that King of Wands there. On the Justice card right next to him. I'm telling you. Also, I'm getting this distinct impression. You haven't heard the end of this when they knock on the door. You're going to find out some sort of information about how they were planning to either funnel money your way or launder money through you. Okay, they were going to try and involve you in all of this without you even knowing. Was part of their plan. It was kind of like a backup. It was kind of like having you as a shield or somebody they could blame if stuff came out. It was a way of hiding things. Okay, this was part of what their game was. This is part of their using. I'm sorry, this is not nice to say, and I don't like saying it, but my spirit guides are bringing it forward. So it's something that you need to hear, and it's something you will be made aware of when all of this comes out and you get that knock on the door. The Ace of Wands and the Death card. That Death card is about transition. It's about change. Closing the door on one chapter, beginning a new one. Man, getting away from this person, this was a good chapter to have ending because this person is trouble. This person is deeper trouble than you're aware of. And like I said, it's going to be that knock on the door and they tell you of what it is to begin with, but I feel like there's going to be more You're going to get like more knocks on the door as time goes on, because I feel like they might still try and implicate you, or they're going to find out more about what this person tried to do to use you unknowingly to try and cover up their tracks. The Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Fuck, did you ever dodge a bullet? Did you ever dodge a bullet by getting away from this person? And actually, this is going to be part of your healing process, finding all of this out too, because there's a part of you that kind of wonders why. And that is sort of stuck wondering why. Why was this person the way that they were? Why did they treat me the way that they did? You know, you have a little bit of unfinished stuff that you haven't dealt with, and it's kind of lingering. It's not stopping you from living life, but it's still lingering in your heart and in your mind. And I do feel like this is going to help to bring forward some clarity. This is going to help you in severing ties with the last of the emotions that belong to this person or that are attached to this person, letting you move on and move forward. Yeah, learning this information is going to be like this Page of Cups. It is going to be good emotional news, because it sort of lets you know where you stand emotionally with this person. It's going to explain some things. And like I said, it's going to make it easier to sever ties with any emotional connections you still have with this person. Any regrets, any hurts, anything, you're just going to be like, holy fuck, they were just a bad fucking person. And I had no idea what I was dealing with. And I was way in over my head, and thank God that this person is no longer in my life. Because this could have gone really bad. That Queen of Swords, that is you finding this understanding for yourself. Finding this understanding that this person is not who you thought you were. How much better off you are having parted ways with this person. How much trouble you friggin' avoided by severing ties with them when you did. That was a huge deal. And like I said, I don't think you're going to realize the scope right away. Even with that initial bang on the door, I feel like a bit of time goes by and then they come back and then there's more information that's given to you about what's been going on. You're going to find some shit out about this person that's going to just make you cringe. It's going to absolutely make you cringe about what they were truly up to and who they really are as a core person. Fuck, you dodged a bullet. I can't even tell you that. So enough. You absolutely did. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day. Alright, Pisces. So this is going to be your read. So we're going to find out about that person who did you wrong. And are they getting their karma? Are they getting their karma for Pisces? Is the person who messed with Pisces getting their karma? Can you tell me, Tarot, what's going on in this situation? Are they getting their karma? Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Whoa. Whoa. I do see somebody's lies are catching up with them. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do we got here? Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of the Year. It's like the Wheel of Fortune turning. That does tell me karma. Sometimes it turns in a positive way. Sometimes it turns in a negative way. It depends on what we put out there. It's turning towards this Five of Pentacles. This out in the cold. It's turning towards the Five of Swords, lies, deceit. It's interesting that we got two fives next to each other too. Five in numerology does represent change. It's like this change is this person, what they've been sown, coming back and they're reaping it. They are absolutely reaping it. This is their legacy. This is a legacy they built for themselves by their choices. Justice, holy shit, right next to the Eight of Swords. Trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. You know what? And this is a mindset that somebody has too. I'm being told it's very narcissistic. It's very negative to other people. It's like elevating themselves above other people and feeling like it's okay to take advantage of others, you know? And it's like not thinking about how that affects another person's emotions, another person's soul, any of that kind of thing. They just worry about themselves. This person is like number one, always looking out for number one. There's never anybody else around that they feel is worth being true to, being honest with, looking out for. This is interesting. Their karma, I'm being told their karma is a new beginning. And I feel like it's with a someone. It's a new beginning with a someone. And it's not a kind someone. It's not a positive someone. This is the beginning of something they're going to wind up almost feeling trapped in. I think you're going to hear about it, though. I think you're going to hear about this person. I almost feel like it's marriage like this person's getting married. This is not going to be positive. This is not going to be positive for them. I'm telling you this. Eight of Cups. Moving on and moving forward. This person just sort of uses people and dumps people. In relationships, romantic relationships, get what they want out of someone, dump them, go to somebody new. This is a pattern that they've used. They found somebody who they're investing a little bit more in. Because like I said, I keep feeling marriage, getting married, like a legal binding contract, but there's something else going on here. There's something else behind the scenes. I don't know if they got a prenup with this person, and if they get caught cheating, they get nothing, or something like that. But there's something going on here that is not going to work out well for them. I'm going to grab a few more because I want to find out what's this karma, what's this coming back into balance. Yeah, they're marrying somebody with money. They are marrying somebody with money. It's like this Empress. I'm telling you, it's like they are marrying somebody who's powerful in their own right, who's independent in their own right, who has self-esteem and self-worth. Somebody who doesn't take crap from other people, but also somebody who's slightly suspicious of others. And I do believe it's because of their financial situation. They've probably been taken advantage of in the past before, would be my guess, because they do have this sort of underlying suspicion about the money that they have and that other people might be with them for the money. Same with this person, this user who you dealt with. They are suspicious. So I keep feeling like that prenup, because they're not sure that this person isn't focused on their wealth. They're not sure that this person isn't just focused on what they have to offer financially and that there isn't really any love there. That's why they've put something in place that ensures balance, that ensures justice. And grab a few more here. King of Swords. And they're going to cheat on this person. Absolutely, they're going to cheat on this person because this is what this low vibrational person does. This is what this user does. A marriage contract means nothing to this person. You know, all they're after is greed. They're after greed. They're after whatever feels good. They found somebody who has lots of money, but they still want to take a lover on the side because it feels good. And that's exactly what they're going to do, but they're going to get fucking busted. They're going to get busted. You know what? It's the lover that they take. This lover has a connection to this Empress. This is either a friend or a family member. I kid you not. This might even be the child of this Empress who they have an affair with. Absolutely, that's just... And this Empress finds out about it. This Empress does find out about it. Somebody comes forward. I think whoever has the affair with this person winds up having a guilty conscience because they've disrespected somebody close to them. You know, like they've betrayed the Empress too. They do have a deep emotional connection to this Empress, whether this is a friend or a family member. It's somebody very close to them, and they feel a lot of fucking guilt, and they're the ones who come forward and be like, man, I had an affair with your spouse. We had an affair. We've been having an affair. This happened, and I'm so sorry. And that person is genuinely sorry. I'm not saying what they do is okay. I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. Whoever this Page of Cups represents, who has had this affair, who's connected with the Empress, they do genuinely feel guilty, and they're the ones who come to the Empress and tell the Empress, your spouse has been unfaithful. Your spouse has been cheating. That's where it all comes out, and I feel like this person gets 5 of Pentacles for that. They get left out in the cold. They get fucking nothing. I do feel like there was a contract in place to be able to protect this Empress from all of this too. This Empress isn't fucking stupid. Absolutely not. And this Empress has intuition, and this Empress, their intuition told them that this sneaky person, this Pentacles person, was only after their money. This person was just looking for their money. They were dishonest. And still taking a lover on the side, they're going to sever ties. They're going to send this person fucking packing. Absolutely. They want nothing to do with this person. They're still coming forward as the Emperor, too. They're coming forward in that high vibrational energy. So I don't know whether this is a man or this is a woman, because it's the same thing with this Pentacles person. They first came forward as the Queen and now the King later on in the read, because it represents that they're after Pentacles. That's what they're focused on. They're focused on material wealth. They're focused on their greed. And this other person is high vibrational. This other person has built their life. They're more mature. They're extremely stable. Like I said, they're stable financially, and it's because of their own hard work and their own ingenuity that got them to where they are. And so they did something really smart in protecting that. That was a very smart choice and trusting their intuition enough to put this prenup in place. The Nine of Pentacles, because even in the Nine of Pentacles, I see this person's energy coming forward just like greed. They're like a fucking shark just circling. Finding someone who's got lots of money. Finding someone who has lots to offer. Circling. Heartbreak. But you know, it's not real heartbreak, right? It's not real heartbreak because it's not like they really loved this person who they were getting married to. It was completely out of greed. What their heartbreak is, this person who's getting their karma, is that they now no longer have a cash cow. They don't have an influx of money anymore. And I feel like this on their own. On their own. I do feel this feeling sorry for themselves business too. Feeling sorry for themselves. But this is the world they created for themselves. You know? With their behavior, with being greedy, with not forming proper connections. They put themselves in this situation where this relationship, this world they could have had, comes to an end because they couldn't control their passions. They just couldn't fucking help themselves. They had to go have an affair. They had to go, and especially with somebody who was close to the Empress. Like, that's freaking dirty. That's low down and dirty, you know? So they deserve getting tossed out in the cold. You know, that's what they get. That's what's coming to them. The Two of Cups, they didn't recognize that they could have had a good union with this person. They're the ones who created the situation. Not willing to put the work in over a period of time to build something into something successful. They're like the Seven of Swords. They're just sneaky. Sneaky ass energy that's greedy and just wants to take, like a thief in the night. They're a fucking fool. Absolutely. And their ass is going to get sent packing. And they're going to be left with nothing. Out in the cold. With nothing. Having to figure it out for themselves. That is their karma. Alone and broke. Alone and broke. That's their karma, guys. Alrighty, have a great day. Hey, Gemini, I hope you guys are having a great day. So this is going to be your read. So, Gemini, what deck for Gemini? There we go, that's the one. So, what we're talking about today is, are they getting their karma? That person who did you wrong, that person who broke your heart, that person who was dishonest, are they getting their karma? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the past is coming to bite them. At Seven of Pentacles is like reaping what you've sown. The Six of Cups, it is the past. This past coming back. I'm getting a vibe that their past is not a something, it's a someone. Like someone from this person's past is coming back into their life to bring a level of chaos. Absolute chaos. I can feel it in this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is somebody who has a very strong personality. This is somebody who has their own sense of justice, of right and wrong. Who is this person? This person is determined to make this person take responsibility for shit that happened in the past. Like, no nonsense. I don't know if this is like a mother figure or a parental figure who is like coming back to grab this person by the ear and make them grow up or take responsibility, or if this is an old romance from the past. I gotta grab more cards because I want to know what this is about. I'm finding this kind of interesting and entertaining all at the same time because I see this person is dodging the Queen of Pentacles, has been dodging them for a long time, trying to run away from them, does not want to learn whatever lesson that they got to teach, does not want to have to take responsibility for what's going on. Chaos, the Nine of Wands, fear. They're like afraid of this Queen of Pentacles catching up with them. Absolutely afraid. But the Empress is about growth. The Empress is about learning. Can also represent the universe too. I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles is brought forward by the universe to try to teach this person a lesson. This is meant to happen in this person's life, whether they like it or not. They cannot outrun this Queen of Pentacles forever. She is destined to catch up with them, and she is destined to hold them responsible for something. I need to grab more cards because I want to know, what are they being held responsible for? What are they trying to dodge? Seven of Swords, Deceit, Chariot card. They're running from it. They're running from lies that they've told in the past. They're running, trying to hide. I think they've lied to you about something that happened with this person too. Page of Swords. And Eight of Cups, introspection. I think you heard a bit about this when the two of you were connected. But I don't think you heard the truth. I think you heard their version of what they wanted you to know. And I think they built this Queen of Pentacles up to be a horrible person. Like horrible, mean, cruel, overbearing, unjust. When the truth of it is, that's not what this Queen of Pentacles is about. This Queen of Pentacles is determined to make this person grow up and take responsibility for something that they've done in the past. Six of Swords, again, they're trying to run. They keep trying to run. I think they've been trying to run from this person for years. 4 years. It's been a good long while. They've been trying to duck and dodge and weave and get away from whatever this lesson this person is trying to teach them. New beginnings movement. Five of Pentacles. I don't know if they owe this person money. I do feel like this does have to do with money on some level, but it also ties into matters of the heart. Okay, and this King of Cups is the one who's running. He was close to this Queen of Pentacles. They are either family or they were lovers, because there was a level of trust when this deceit happened. This Queen of Pentacles had her guard down, and she either lent this King of Cups some money, or they have some sort of connection together. He owes her, though. He absolutely owes her, and he's been running from it. The Star card, too. Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, you are the Queen of Wands in this read. You got the Moon card right next to you. It's that misinterpretation. And then Three of Wands, communication. This King of Cups lied to you about what was going on with this. Whatever the Queen of Pentacles tells you, if you run into this person, if you somehow find yourself within this situation, the Queen of Pentacles is speaking the truth. Your King of Cups is a liar. Your King of Cups is full of deceit. Delusion. They're trying to make it seem like they're a victim so that you're on their side. They're trying to make it seem like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody who just got wronged and is out for revenge. That's crap. This Queen of Pentacles is not out for revenge. Not at all. Not at all. They just want to make this person take responsibility for their actions. The Knight of Swords. I'm going to grab a few more here. This person is just fucking this crazy shit from their past. The stuff they've been trying to hide. This karma they've been trying to run away from. It's drama in your life. It's bringing drama into your life. Or it did bring drama into your life. Like it was just fucking chaos. Yeah, the Devil card too. It's like they're just constantly trying to hide from this, not wanting to take responsibility. Then it catches up and trying to make it a destructive force in somebody else's life to slough off responsibility. It's like asking you for help or money to help to pay for whatever this is so that they don't have to take responsibility for it because they don't want to give up their comfort. They don't want to give up their little bit of anything. You know what? I'm going to tell you too. I don't know if this King of Cups stole money from this Queen of Pentacles or if they actually have a child together and he's running from paying child support, but he fucking owes her money. Whatever it is, he owes her money, and whatever she tells you is what the truth of the matter is. This dude's been running from her for a while. He's been dodging this responsibility. He does not want to grow up and own his own behavior and own his own choices. He does not want to give any money that he has to this person, even though he does owe it to her and she has a right to it. He still doesn't want to give it up. So he's going to appeal to you to help him out in this. And if you say no, he's going to go appeal to somebody else. Like, he doesn't want to pay for it. He's going to try and dodge this every way that he can. If that's not working, don't be surprised if he just packs his bags and disappears. And you don't hear from him anymore. Because he just wants nothing to do with this. He will up and move to a different city, a different state, a different province, a different whatever. He will pack his shit and just fucking leave and reinvent a life somewhere else. And never tell this person where he's at. And he'll just go start fresh because he does not, that's how bad he's trying to ditch this karma. I even feel like she had to come from a far distance to find him this time. So I feel like he's already done that before and he is capable of doing that again. Of ditching, of trying to hide. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords. He just doesn't want to take responsibility. He is willing to tell lies. He is willing to take advantage of other people. He doesn't want to take responsibility for this. The Ace of Pentacles, though, and the Tower. His run will come to an end. One way, shape, or form, his run will come to an end. Or he's going to run himself into a really bad spot. Because the universe is trying to bring him a chance at personal growth. Okay? This might seem like a bunch of horrible shit landing on his head, but it's actually not. It's something that's supposed to help him grow up and become the person he's actually supposed to be. Part of that is recognizing you have to take responsibility for your actions. You can't lie, you can't cheat, you can't escape. You know, if you have these responsibilities and if they're financial, then you still have to pay for them. The Page of Wands. I don't know. I tell you guys, he's going to keep dodging. Whoever this person is going to keep dodging and weaving. In the time that you are involved with this person, they will not take responsibility. Okay, this karma will not catch up with them while the two of you are connected. I have this distinct impression of them fleeing, of them taking off, of them trying to start fresh somewhere else. After they've moved away from your energy and moved in a different direction, I do feel like physical distance, so probably another city, then it has a chance of catching up with them again. Because I feel like right now this Queen of Pentacles is chasing them down and trying to make this person take responsibility just on her own. Like she's doing it, trying to talk this person into it. I feel like she's at the end of her rope with talking. And after this situation happens, where you kind of get an earful or an eyeful of what's going on, and this person ups and disappears, I think she's just going to go to the court system after that. I don't think she's going to try and talk reason into this person anymore. I think she's going to go, well, if you ain't going to fucking listen, then I'm just going to court. I think that's what she's going to do. And then the legal system is going to get involved. One way or another, this karma will catch up with this person, but they're not done running from it. It's going to be a while before this catches up, and it's going to depend on this Queen of Pentacles and the choices that she makes and when she makes them. Okay? So whenever she chooses to get higher forces involved with what she's doing to try and bring this to bear and bring this person to justice, to fairness, to hold them accountable for their responsibilities, that's when things will change. That's when things will change. Until she does that, this person is going to keep dodging and weaving their karma. But I feel like it's on a timer. Because our Queen of Pentacles is on a fucking mission now. This is her mission, to hold this person accountable for whatever this is. Whether this is a child that they have together, or whether this is money that he stole from her and owes her. One way or another, it ties into money that she has a right to from this person, and she's not giving up on this fight. As soon as she takes it to the legal system, that's when she's going to start having some luck here. That's when the karma is going to get dished out. That's when this person will be held accountable. Until then, I hate to say it, but they are going to be able to hide from this. They will do everything in their power to keep hiding from it. Alrighty guys, that is your read. Okay, Virgo, so this is going to be your read. So let's see, what deck for Virgo? These guys, these are the ones that pop out to me today for your read. So we're talking about karma. That person who did you wrong, are they getting their karma? Are they getting their karma? Let's give Virgo some answers here. So we do have the Hermit coming forward, Chariot. Justice. Six of Pentacles. I'm going to tell you, I'm a firm believer in karma, so I know it will come around. I feel like this one's going to have to do with money. And I do feel like you've been waiting for some sort of a judgment, and I do feel like the court system has been involved. Virgo, the Hermit card can also represent Virgo. I don't get any other vibe from that card in this read, so I do feel like it is representative of you in this situation. I feel like you've been pursuing justice with somebody. You have been pursuing justice, and it has to do with finances and holding somebody accountable for what they've done. The Hierophant. You're waiting for a judgment. Waiting for a judgment. I feel it coming. I feel something coming. And that Eight of Wands is communication. The Six of Wands is that recognition and reward. I feel like the truth is coming out. Somebody was dishonest. Somebody cheated. Somebody stole. Somebody backstabbed. And I feel like the court system's going to recognize this. This Hierophant is representing justice as well. It is representing the court system. It's speaking to the judge. And I feel like this is going to come out in court. I feel like this judge is going to be able to make a judgment sometime soon. The Sun card. It is blessings. Absolutely, the Hangman. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. Thank you to my spirit guides. This person who you are trying to get justice on, this person who you are trying to make take responsibilities, I feel like you're worried about how it's going to go in court. You're worried about which way this is going to go. If the judge is going to be able to recognize this person as a liar, as a cheater, as a scammer, as being super dishonest. I feel like it's almost like could go, I don't want to say that it could go either way, but it's uncertain until this person actually tries to flee. Like disappears, like packs their shit and tries to fuck off. They get caught trying to take off on this. This is what shines a light on this person's guilt. Because I do feel like, you know, this Hierophant is the judge and he's sitting there, he's trying to figure out what the truth is, right? You got two different sides presenting and it's like, okay, well, let's see where it winds up. What winds up being the facts, what looks the most true here. And then you get somebody who's being accused of something, you know, and they're presenting themselves as being very innocent, doing their best. And then they pack their shit and they try and flee. And it's like, that's all you need to see. That's all you need to see. Like somebody who did nothing wrong and is who fighting for, you know, honesty and integrity and that they've done the right thing. They're going to want to be there to fight. This person's packing their shit and they're fucking ditching. That's what shines the light on who they are, and that is the nail in their coffin. That is what helps this judge to make a judgment in this case. That is what helps to show their guilt, that they're trying to run away and hide from all of this. Now we're going to grab a few things here. Oof. Yeah, they've put a lot of work into trying to look innocent too. I keep getting like the way somebody looks. So they're dressing a certain way. I don't know if they got their hair a certain way when they go into court. They're putting on a big song and dance about being wholesome, being somebody who's honest, somebody who likes to build for the future. If they did anything wrong, they regret it and it was not on purpose. It was a misunderstanding. They regret that it's gone this way. Like they're laying it on fucking thick too. They are laying it on thick to try and win. And I feel like at first they feel like they got this in the bag. They feel like they got the judge snowed. They feel like everything's working out to their favor. Like they're being really arrogant. There's some sort of a slip up here. I feel that in the Fool card, that shifts judgment. It shifts the way that they look. And instead of them having this real kind of wholesome whatever and thinking that they can be smug and they can talk their way out of this, basically, they realize they need to be on the defense. This looks really freaking bad for them. And to them, that's packing their bags and fucking running. This person is literally trying to run away from justice. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. They had somebody. I think they asked for money from somebody to be able to run. And this person actually ratted them out. I don't think this person gave them money. Or was like, I will if you just hang on. It's going to take me a while to get it from the bank. They called the prosecutor or they called the cops and was like, this person is looking to take off. This person is looking to run away. They got busted. They got absolutely busted. And this is what told the court system everything they needed to know about this person's guilt. There's the King of Swords. There he is. That's the court system. That's the judge. That's the prosecutor. That's all of them rolled into one. And being like, well, now we see who you truly are. You know, you're trying to get money out of someone so that you can flee and run away. The Devil card, everything out of this person's mouth is an absolute lie. They're a liar, they're a cheater, they're a destructive force in the lives of others. Seven of Swords, it can represent theft. I know that this has to do with money, and money that this person owes you. On the Tower card, they will be brought to justice. Their little reign of terror, of stealing from others, taking advantage of others, fleeing justice, escaping their karma, it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. The court system sees them for who they are because of their choices and their behavior. I'm telling you, if they would have stayed in kind of this wholesome mode. I don't know that they would have gotten away with it, but I feel like something would have been lessened. Like whatever consequences they're about to be getting, it would not be as heavy. I'm getting the words, throw the book. So the court system is going to throw the book at this person. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands can represent a new life. It can represent a new beginning. There's a new chapter coming for this person, and it's not a fun one. It is this person being held accountable for what they've done. King of Cups. They're going to feel really sorry for themselves. This person doesn't get it. I'm going to tell you that. This person still doesn't really believe they did much of anything wrong, or they don't believe it's as severe as people think that it is. There's something going on in this person's mind. Like, I'm tapping into what they think. And normally you screw up and you do something wrong, and you're like, oh shit, I did something wrong. I don't know, like this person doesn't think it's that bad. They really don't think that whatever they did is that bad. The Lover's card, and we have the Death card too. I do feel like it's speaking to a relationship coming to an end. I think this is the ending that you need. I don't know if you were romantically tied to this person. This was through work. This was through career. Whatever it is technically a relationship. And it's been, you're tied to them throughout this entire process. Tied to what's going on, tied to their energy, tied to this fight. And until this comes to a conclusion, you haven't been able to sever ways. You haven't been able to truly sever ties and move on because you're still dealing with it. It's still in your face, right? But once this comes to a conclusion, I feel like you can finally cut ties with this once and for all. Once and for all, and leave this person in the hands of the court system, in the hands of the justice system, and take what's offered to you and leave the past behind. The Nine of Swords. They're not going to like it. Whatever this is, it's not coming out in their favor. I can tell you they feel anxiety. They feel fear. They feel worry. Eight of Cups. I feel like this is what you need to be able to move on. Even the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, you see both of those figures are stepping away from things. Stepping away from emotions from the past. All the emotional shit that's tied into this journey. All of, the anger, the regret, the hurt, all of that nasty shit. Being able to sever ties with that. All of the things that happened. The events that happened. Being able to put those behind you. Being able to just look forward and have options for the future. Because like I said, I feel like this somehow ties into money. And this will help to give you options for a new future. You do have a bright future ahead of you too, Virgo. Absolutely, you have a bright future ahead of you. But this chapter needs to conclude before you can really move on to that new chapter. It's just like these last final ties that are kind of holding you back. With this judgment coming forward, this person facing their karma, this person being held accountable through the court system for what they've done, not being allowed to run away from this. Having this come to a conclusion, this is the thing that you need to finally let go of this chapter and to start looking forward and embracing a forward way of being and a forward way of thinking and leave this in the past. And then just allow karma. Give them up to karma. Don't even think about it. Karma will take care of this person and they will experience whatever they need to experience to bring those scales back into balance. Alrighty, Virgo, that was your read. Have a great day.